Hi, guys! Dalawa na ka-waiting. Uy! Tawag yung mukha. Hi, Doran! That's all. What's up, Doran? Saan ba yan? Ah, 65 na inday. Wala pa. Okay, sorry time. Sorry. Hey, sorry, why Filipino obsessed to white skin? Skin whitening.
On it. Okay, I found this on the web for white Filipino obsessed light skin whitening. Check it out.
Check it out. Hi, Daniel. Mega lang shoutout. Sige. Tignan mo paano mukha ko. Parang may mapa ang mukha. Ay, oh my God. Stram elements. Elemental. Ah. $79. 00. Yo! Dapat pala pinalitan ko yan. Wait lang. I changed the title. Wait. Manang 8! The cake. Oh my God. Where's Kyle? Kyle. Cake in the house. In the house. Tumatawa. $3. Hi, Joe and Jenny. Mega love shout out. No co-host tonight. Mega love shout out. Oh, look, my hair mga kaito. It's a brown. No blondie anymore. No blondie. May love shout outs. Oh guys, why Filipino obsessed white skin? Come on, long lunch fair, yes. Because my roommate coming already, mga it's that's why. Back to normal. Back to normal. Loko si ano, StreamYard. StreamYard, loko-loko. Better, right, malagay brown, this color, than blondie. Kamusta ka kaibigan? Magandang umaga sa iyo. Samsak harandang. Those white skin lotion. Can use also the gorilla malan eh. Skin whitening. Thank you, Joe and Jenny. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Mga mukha ko. Hmm. So it means manag if the gorilla use that lotion, not not working. Walang anuman sa'yo, kaibigan. Wa, wa, wa. Pangit talaga ang mukha ko. Hmm. Maybe manag 8 it's work Clorox o Zonrox to make whitening. Wow, 4 million in the house. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super thanks. Malakit, if you back in my old live stream last night, you will see from over there. You will see there. I think Chinese also obsessed with skins. Oh yes. But some Chinese is white already, manat eight. So, asawa ko si Jenny, love her color, kaibigan. So you like Morena, Joe? I saw the big cake load nice. Yeah, you will see in the comment section, manat eight, who send the super things like that. Comment section from over there, down. Thank you for the sponsor. Yeah, it's amazing gift, Manat 8. So, thank you for the generous. Because last night, I'm checking my video and then, oh my God, what's this? I have, oh my God, Madam is here. Oh, I changed my color, oh. Look.
Oh my gosh, you changed your color again. Ay, ay, ay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, because it's too much blondie. That's why I changed.
No, it was nice. Mega mega love shout out. It's here. Where's Darren?
I don't
Daniel
know where now.
Berry, Manel Kate, Joe and Jenny. Mega love shout out. Hi Haniko, how are you today?
I'm good. I get some big gift today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Joe in the color leaf house. Oh my god, I can see my mess on the floor.
Yes, honey.
Let's see.
Why is honey? Rosie? My coworker said, hey, you didn't say? They cook this.
Hi man, LK8, number one fan.
Oh yeah, number one. Number one, man at eight.
You're the best. You are the best. I'm not echoing. This is StreamYard
No,
and the YouTube actually is on.
I thought you're busy.
Yeah, I just came back from Wimpy's. Can
Ah,
you say hi? Manel K8. Manel K. Manel. Oh, this is cool. I can turn on the computer. I mean, the StreamYard and at the same time the YouTube in my computer.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's not like my laptop. The laptop, they're echoing, but this one is not. So I'm using the
Yeah,
computer
if
right
you
now.
use our microphone, it's echoing.
Huh?
If you use a microphone, is have
I
that echo. You love your microphone. Huh?
no, I don't. I'm looking for a better one so that there's like adjustment for what do you call that? For the sound. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I need to buy a laptop. Oh my god.
Can I adjust this? Actually, I don't even know. Maybe not. So, what are we doing today? What's your topic?
My topic today about Filipino obsessed white skin whitening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Filipina are also like Filipina likes to
Yeah,
have a
I
white
admit
skin
I'm
too.
obsessed to white skin.
Well, I guess because we don't have a white skin, so people always not contented. Hi, geography. Laptops will often echo
Will
during.
often be
Yeah, yeah, but I'm using the computer and I open both YouTube and the StreamYard right now. That is
oh,
cool. So busy at work, Kaniko, today?
no.
So, guys who are watching right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, first of all. Second, thank you for coming. Third, what do you think of Filipina, if you happen to see them, who are using skin whitening? Like we have whitening lotion, we have whitening soap, we have whitening bleach. Yes,
Whitening capsule.
the bleach, glutathione capsule to make our skin white, and that's just an obsession of Filipinas. And actually, in Philippines, majority of the guys, Filipino guys, loves to have a girlfriend or a wife who are white, who has white skin. So anyhow,
Yeah, why like that in the Philippines, yeah?
so that means I'm ugly in Philippines, very ugly because I am morena. Manil K8. Okay?
Whatever stone you around.
They don't like me.
Yeah, and I don't know why most Filipino guys like white
Cowboy
girls
fans 1965 Mega Love shout
love
out.
Filipino women beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Cowboy. Yeah, it you know what? I started appreciating my skin when I came in Canada. But back in Philippines, when I was a teenager, I'm very self-conscious, and it just seems like most of my classmates, my friend who has a brighter skin, or they are like light or white skin, it's
Mm-hmm.
they have a white skin or brighter skin. It is because probably their parents or the grandparents or their ancestors has a mixed Japanese or Chinese or white blood, so that's why. But my side is my grandparents, they are half Spanish, so Spanish Filipino, pure Spanish Filipino. That's why my skin is dark, and I'm the darkest among six sisters, right?
Your
So
brown complexion are much more attractive than white. Mm.
yeah, yeah. Now in Canada, actually, when I came in Canada, I have my whitening lotion and I have my whitening soap and my my first employer, because I came here as a caregiver, and my employer was like, "What is this in a bathroom? What is all this whitening thing?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to have a brighter skin, and now that it's cold here, maybe I'll be lighter because of the snow."
No, if you work in abroad, you don't need to use whitening lotion or whatever.
Mhm. No, not in Canada. Well, in some places they have chlorine. Like when I was working in Hong Kong, there's so much chlorine in the water that makes the skin lighter. So in Canada, we don't have much of the chlorine. So my
Mm.
skin is
So
better
in
in Hong
Saudi,
Kong
they
than
use
here because I came from Hong Kong, stayed there for 1 year and a half. So coming here, when my boss saw that, she said that, you know that I spent $3,000 for my tan, and now you want to be white. Hi, Sean Williams. Mega love shout out, my friend. How are you
those
today?
American attractive with the morena skin. Tan skin like that.
Yeah, tan or morena. We call it morena. Um, Tan lines even possible with morena complexion. More brown complexions are much more attractive than pale white girls. Yeah, it depends where it depends mostly I think it's Japanese that has like pale white skin, or Chinese. Yeah, they
How
have
about the white what they call this one? There's a white, but they have the black like that.
the clean house rain here today. Oh, Shan, yeah. It's cold here in Canada. Today actually is good in Toronto, 20 degrees Celsius. That's white, you mean white spots?
Yeah, that's white what? White spots like that.
Maybe black. Glow in the dark
Yeah,
skin. I don't know about that glow in the dark skin.
yeah, you're asking with the American or foreigner, they love morena in tan skin.
Yeah, my first employer loves my skin, so I started appreciating my skin here in Canada. And then I started getting uh how you call that, compliments because of the tan skin I have. So I said, you know what? Okay, after this, I'm not gonna order from Philippines. White skin, just leave it. Uh, but when I went home to Philippines last 2019, I feel like, wow, I'm bright. I'm bright there because most of this skin in Philippines, especially that I live in an island, it's mostly
Uh-huh.
like burnt.
Yes. So
Most
that,
of my classmates already have all wrinkled, losing their teeth, and they have 5 children, 7 children. I was like, so I feel better, better and better.
yeah, if you work in abroad, you feel like young,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
because of the
yeah,
stress
and then
level.
your skin.
Mm, it's the stress level plus we have maybe it's not we're not too exposed to sun because Philippines is too, it's
So
just
just,
too hot. So I came here 2007. I was away from Philippines 2006, and then I went home 2012 on my son's 12th birthday.
actually,
It's just like burnt, so hot, so hot. Like
prickles like melasma, right? Or pecas like that.
freckles, yeah, because I have some on my
Oh my
nose.
God, that's so. See,
Yeah, I have some. It's starting to develop. I don't know where it's from, but mostly it's from our
this
ninuno.
is from your ninuno, from your
Freckles
ninuno.
are more common on gingers. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm seeing that here. Most of them has that. And it's so many. So many. Yeah.
I have two. You see, this one, no. But
That
it's
one
okay.
looks like a mole. The mole, or it's a birth um birthmark.
Same like that birthmark.
Yeah. Actually, me, my son, and my daughter, we all have the same birthmark on the same spot over here, like a map. It's like this, the three of us. The three of us. And here's my birthmark. My son has the same thing, but my daughter is white, not black. She has the brighter, but we all have like strange. They all got my mark. They both got my mark. Yeah. Yeah. Birthmark.
Birthmark
Everyone choose
everyone
theirs.
has.
No. Birthmark, no, normally it's a dark big spot.
Same like that though. My
Yeah.
melasma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes, I want to remove that one, but okay, just leave it.
No, Manel K8. We don't want to see that. Geography says. Balat sa puwet.
Di ba, about,
Geography, do you want to come up? Who wants to come up?
no one to come.
No one. Where is Bella? Bella.
Oh my God, nung pumunta kayo sa park, ang tagal namin nagdadaldalan sa live stream.
Nice. It's good. I think I saw her the last when she was cooking. She was making something.
Yes, cooking for someone. someone, for
That's
someone.
okay. It's good to have someone. I miss having someone. It's good to have someone. I have someone, my children. I'm lazy today, so what I did after I pick up Isabella, I said, Isabella, you wanna go to Wimpy's? I got a big burger, and she was one, and that's it. Bad mama. I don't wanna cook. Leftover, I brought it home, and I said to her, okay, stay there. I'm gonna go to Tita Honey. I'm gonna go to YouTube. And if you get hungry, there's leftover from Wimpy's.
Welcome now. Yes, Manok 8 country.
Not really. I'm better looking in imagination. It's okay. Everybody's looking good. We're all looking good. Yeah, I'm trying to. The whole day I was just working and working. Mm, I need a new eyeglasses for computer.
Uh, 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 uh.
Manu Kate, when am I gonna meet you here in person?
Yeah, meet Manok 8.
Are you Chinese,
Manok 8
Japanese,
was
Vietnamese, Thailand, Filipino, or black, white, orange, yellow?
I think Manok 8 in Montreal. Are you in Montreal, Manok 8? Don't get me wrong.
I can now. I can now. I have a shirt on. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Blue filter and glasses.
Hula-hula lang.
Come on, guys. Come up.
Si Bella, pag co-host mo siya, mas gusto niya salitang Tagalog and then Ilocano.
So, how can your audience understand what you're talking? If our audience are Filipino majority, I will speak Tagalog and Bisaya or Bicol. I'm in witness protection program. Can't be seen in public. Oh la la, Mamma Mia.
He is a white hunter from North Dakota, I think.
He's a
Dakota?
white hunter from North Dakota. Okay, Bella is there, North Dakota. That's good.
How do I do this?
Where are your other fans here? Sean Williams, where are you now? Come up, Sean.
Maybe busy.
Joe and Journey. So Joe and Jenny is different from Joe and Jassy.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay. Where is Darren Dobson? Text Darren Dobson. Where are
I
you,
don't know
Darren
where's
Dobson?
Darren Dobson. I guess what? He said, I'm busy. Busy. I'm busy.
How do I do this? Send link to. Oh, it's there is a link above.
Have a
It
pinned link there.
it's just beside Haniko. It says join us. Click that, and then you can come up. Join us, and you see the StreamYard.
That a link, Gio. On the top.
There you go.
So where's Darren? Darren. Is that the join us? Yes. Click the link, Gio, and then come on. I look something. Video.
Manel Cake, did you get your lottery? Yes, it's the join us. Yes.
Mm. There we go.
I've never been on a live before.
Hi, Gio. Oh my God.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, geography.
I'm just peeking out to see which trucks are rolling in here. So I'm on a day off. I'd normally be sleeping right now, but I'm on a day off. I'm on night shift, and I'm on a reset for 36 hours.
That's nice. That's nice.
Well, I'd rather work nights. There's no traffic, and you don't have to contend with traffic.
What do you do?
I drive truck.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
Sean the truck. Sean the trucker.
Sean the trucker, is that his name on YouTube?
Yeah, he drives
Oh.
truck too.
I should have had
Lotto.
a camera on my truck this morning. I could have showed you what people do in traffic.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. Every time he will come live, and then later he will just keep driving and driving with the camera on.
And see if I get better light. That light behind me is.
There's so many light now. I can see.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Well,
3.
it's middle of the afternoon here. It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Where are
So
you?
if I turn off that light, that's much better without that glare from above me. There.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, Manel, he's in witness protection. I think he can't be seen.
Yeah, I've never seen Manat 8.
Now, how do I see the comments? Push chat.
There's a comment there. Are
It
you
says
using
everybody
a
can see
laptop?
and hear me. Let me just try. I'll try it. Oh no, that's. Oh, maybe I got to go back.
Wala. Kaboom. Zero kaboom. Manat 8, how much you want on ticket?
There, I'm back. Yeah, that wasn't the right button to push.
You hit yourself.
Well, I can't see any comments though.
Yeah, it's on. Are you using a phone or you're using a?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah, no, I don't have a computer in my truck. Just my phone.
Okay, so the oh no,
In your phone, you see a comment in private, so just click the comment.
Click the comment. It says I'm in this, click on. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not the one. Mic cam chat more. Let's try more. Yes. Oh no, comments. Oh, but it gets rid of the picture. I'll figure my phone out one day, about 3 days before it dies, and I get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
That.
there.
I'll close that. Yeah. Well, whatever you have to put up on the screen for comments, that's all I can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you cannot type.
Yeah. So where in Canada are you, Joe?
Toronto.
Oh, in Toronto. Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, I've been to Toronto. I was thankful to get out of Toronto and come home.
Where about are you?
I'm in Grand Prairie, Alberta right now.
Oh, okay.
We're doing a big project up here. So yeah.
It's
I don't know.
colder
I think there's like 200 of us up here hauling sand.
Okay, so you're in a job site.
No, I'm in a truck stop in Grand Prairie. This is my job site.
I know, but you're in a project area?
Well, it's oil field project. It's oil field fracking.
Okay.
And there's like 200 of us hauling sand to different jobs. There's a couple little projects going on, and yeah,
I see.
pays the bills.
Uh-huh.
Pays the bills pretty good, actually.
That is the thing in Canada. Always about the bill.
You've been in Canada before, Gio?
I'm
in
from
Canada.
Canada. I was a Canadian, eh?
He's a Canadian.
Canadian.
And Manel K8.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
Man Elk's an American.
No,
I
he's
believe Man Elk's American. I think I looked up his channel one day, and I believe he's American.
Oh, I'm curious. Yeah. He said he's in Canada.
Man Elk's in Canada?
That's what he said.
Well, he must be a hunter to have a name like that, Man Elk 8.
Let's see. You know. Manel Kate, any comment?
Won the free ticket on Saturday night, so he reloaded with one ticket. Come on, you cheap bugger. Fork up to $22 and get a couple tickets.
Oh, no.
I keep trying. I keep trying to win the Lotto Max so I can tell my boss where to go. And just tell him that, your truck's sitting at the truck stop and I'm leaving. And don't worry about my stuff that's in here. I don't need it. But so far, I haven't won the lotto. So.
Oh, that would be great. Manel Kate says, "I'm Canadian. I've been to GP also."
He's been to GP, eh? Yeah, Helltown. I don't like GP really. It's not a bad city, but I don't care for it. Yeah.
I thought, Gio, you were in Canada from US.
No, I live in Drumheller. I live in Drumheller, Alberta. It's about 8 hours away from here, about an 8-hour drive down towards Calgary, just north and east of Calgary, in the Badlands, dinosaur country. But the dinosaurs are all dead. They're just buried in the rock. They're buried in the dirt. It's kind of funny though, because when Jurassic Park, the movie and all that came out, people would come to Drumheller looking for dinosaurs. And they never really clued in that they died millions of years ago, and all you find is fossilized remains.
Oh my God, Baker, you changed your name again.
War Party. Now you know a song. Huh? Who is that?
John Baker.
You know everybody. Now War Party. I'm a dinosaur and I'm 59 years old. Okay.
Well, yeah, that is a dinosaur. I'm not even 59 yet. Today I look 59 though. I should shave. Later. Before I go to Cebu, I'll shave.
Oh,
no, just the top of the hill is prison country. I don't live at the top of the hill. You're only a prisoner if you live at the top of the hill in the pen. There's a federal penitentiary at Drumheller.
Oh, I see.
There's a big federal penitentiary up on the top of the hill. Which is it was a really good thing for Drumheller in the 60s when they built the penitentiary, because Drumheller used to thrive on coal mines, and the mines were all shutting down. The last mine shut down in 69. Shortly after they built the penitentiary. My grandfather actually was a coal miner. He came from Italy when he was 19 years old, and he was a miner. He worked in a gold mine in Montreal or something for a while, and they would hide gold nuggets within their body cavities to get them out of the mine. until they had enough money to leave there and go someplace else. Because they'd search them on the way out of the mine. They'd search them for gold nuggets. All the miners, they would search their lunch boxes and like under their arms and everywhere. But there was one place in specific they didn't search as well. And that's where they got the nuggets out. So I guess that gives it a definition of a shit nugget. And then he was just about killed in the mine, actually. In 64, my grandfather was buried for 3 days in the mine. They thought he was dead.
He survived.
He survived. It crushed his hips. He had hip surgery, and he could never stand straight up again, which wasn't far anyway, because he was only like I think he was like 5'1". Yeah. But he was always bent over from then on because getting crushed in the mine. When they found him, he was throwing rocks off of his chest so he could breathe and catching water in his helmet to drink.
Wow.
And they'd given up.
3 days, you said?
3 days. So like after 2 days, they pretty much give up on you and they hope to recover your body. And he was still there. So smoked cigarettes, drank wine and beer until the day he died when he was 83.
There's always a miracle.
What kind of drink is like?
The goose that laid the golden egg.
Yeah, that's where the golden egg come from, he knows.
What kind of rig you drive?
Now I have a 2021 Kenworth T680 with a semi-automatic transmission. So I have no more clutch pedal and no more shifter in the middle of the floor, which is kind of nice. Once you get used to it, I'll never go back to I never want to drive a truck with a stick again. This is too easy. I've been driving truck for, I gotta think, how old am I?
How many?
Yeah, 35 years, 37 years.
Wow. I just plot my gears.
That's the oil fields. Well, that's where the money is. That's where the money is. It's in the oil fields.
Let's go there, Haniko.
Yeah, no, never had my own Western Star. I've driven a few.
What I can do there?
Yeah, never driven any of the new Western Stars. They're a good-looking truck now.
Let's go there and then do live stream.
I've driven trucks from brand new Peterbilts, taking them home from the lot, to like a B61 Mac. First truck I ever drove for a living was for my brother for a job, and it was an old Mac with a 5-speed, and that was it. 5-speed tandem. And then it was 47-mile-an-hour truck. It was pretty slow.
That you drive is a big truck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm sitting in right here. We'll have a look around. There's the front mess. Yeah, and the truck stop. And yeah. Yeah, because I finished work at 9 this morning. It's 3, 4 in the afternoon now, just about.
Just love Alvis. Internet monster, mega love shout out.
Albinism? Yeah, that's what it is, that the girls all want to be white.
Albinism.
Oh, and we just lost Hariko.
Is that the term?
Albinism? I think that's what they call it when you want to be white. You want to be like an albino. But an albino is actually it's a genetic mutancy, actually. Albinoism.
Inherited disorder that presents with little or no melanin production. No, that's not what we want.
No.
No.
No, keep your tan skin. Never want to be white.
That's not what we're talking about, Internet Monster. By the way, make a
Well,
lot shout out.
when you're white in Canada, the only option you have to do is to get a job and pay taxes. You know.
I guess so.
My leg worth 50K in Africa. Wow.
I'm trying to finish up
Your
my work.
legs are 50K in Africa. Yeah, what, 50,000 pesos? It's not a hell of a lot.
$50,000.
Well, 50,000 pesos, it's not much here. But you go to the Philippines and it's a good wad of cash.
Have you been in Philippines, Gio?
Yeah, I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Oh, nice. Where?
And I'm
where in
retiring there
Philippines?
shortly.
We're in
I'm
Philippines.
retiring there as soon as I can.
You have girlfriend there or wife, Gio?
Yeah. Yeah, she's an OFW in Singapore.
Mm.
But her all of her family and her 2 daughters are in Cebu.
Mm.
Okay.
Where is
Live
she
broadcast
from?
on the road.
I'm
Now, you know
familiar.
we're not allowed to play with our electronics while we're driving.
Where in Philippines she's from?
Cebu, Argao,
Mm. Nice.
just south of Cebu City a little bit. Well, it's like 60 kilometers, but it's a 2-hour drive. That's how things happen there.
Cool.
The girls get nervous when I drive in Cebu. I have them screaming every once in a while in the truck. In the little Isuzu Highlander, and I go flying in between trucks, and they start screaming because they're worried that we're going to crash. But I don't have any dents in my truck yet.
Maybe you drive speed, like 200, 300 speed.
No, you cannot do that in Philippines.
No. I found in the Philippines, it's actually, the traffic there is more relaxing than Toronto.
Yeah.
It's busy traffic, but it's not fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got to watch for the motorcycles going by you. You don't want to run them over. But it does happen. I found the best thing to do is follow a bus. You catch up behind one of those Cirrus buses and you just fly along behind him until he stops. And as soon as he passes you again, you just follow him.
My wife hates my driving or party.
Oh. Yeah,
I always
no.
have to make sure
It's
to
not
drive
face
slow
cream,
my wife
monster.
says.
It's
You
hair
should
gel.
Live broadcast on the road sometimes.
Yeah, I get told that all the time in Cebu. Whenever I'm driving Miguela, she's like, slow down. And I'm like, I'm going slow.
Yeah, Internet Monster been in Cebu.
Over the bridges to Mactan and back and forth to the airport. It's I don't know. The worst traffic I think I've been in is Dallas, Texas, Dallas and Houston. I think that's the worst traffic I've ever been in.
How long the traffic? 1 hour? 2 hours?
Oh, Dallas! I got stuck in on a reroute through Dallas, Texas one day, and it was coming rush hour, and I was 3.5 hours to go like 14 miles. It was just horrible. The freeway was at a standstill. Yeah, Montreal the same. I don't like driving in Montreal. I pretty much refuse to go to Montreal. I don't understand the street signs. They're all in French.
Must be scary.
Well, yeah, I just put an address in my phone for Google and lead me the way.
Good thing it don't change when you hit Quebec or Montreal. Don't change.
Yeah, well,
the language.
Quebec City. I've never driven truck in Quebec City. I've been out in a big truck. I've only been out as far east in Canada as Montreal, to the east side of Montreal, the east end of Montreal, and I didn't care for it. So I was delivering some. Was I delivering big valves I was delivering big valves for Trans-Canada pipelines or something. Specialized stuff. And, the big dig in Boston when they put that big, they dug the town up to put that tunnel in with the road or the subway or something. But they didn't use like a boring machine. They dug a trench and put it all in. I heard about that.
Grub bombs.
Darren is sharing the link for tonight.
Yeah, he said also the link. No.
So, Honeyco, I was going to ask, when are you going to do some more of your swimming pool swimsuit videos? They're pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
I like those ones.
Sexy, huh?
Yeah, I think Man Elk likes them too. Is he still here?
Sexy, huh? Sexy, sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, if you have a girlfriend, don't look sexy, girls.
Well, I
No,
learned
we're
when you're in the
Filipino,
Philippines
very
and you're with
jealous.
your girlfriend, you wear your dark glasses
Or else
because
you
you can get
slapped.
slapped for your eyes wandering. In Canada, you only get slapped if your hands wander. But in the Philippines, if your eyes even notice any other girl, you get a slap for it. So I just wear my big shades that go right around the corners.
Yeah,
Nobody can see what
Filipino are
I'm looking
very
at.
jealous. Filipino are very jealous.
Yeah, very jealous. Which, I don't know, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, there's a good thing and there's a bad thing.
Yeah. Feel like I'm all crooked in my picture
If
here, but it's
you're,
just
if
the overhead bed.
it's okay.
It's
If you're,
it's a second bed up in the top, but it's my storage compartment because I live alone in my truck.
it's a bunk bed. Looks like a
Yeah.
bunk bed.
Yeah, it's a 2-up sleeper, so yeah.
Mhm.
You can actually have parties in these things. This one's not too good. My buddy's got one that it's got a bigger roof even and a big bed up top, and the bottom turns into a couch and a table.
Uh-oh. She's
Turns
gone.
into 2 little couches and a table. Oh, you're the main host now, are you, Joe?
Where is she now? I never did my own oh yeah, I did once. My
You
own
have your own live?
No, I did it only once. I'm new in YouTube. It's only 2 months.
Yeah, see, like I have 3 videos on my YouTube from a couple of years ago, a couple of short videos. Well, one I think is about 15 minutes when we were driving through Santander on Cebu Island,
Mm-hmm.
the south end of Cebu, cruising around in the Isuzu. But
Yeah,
like
no,
you never get like you don't even need a vehicle. Like those little multis are great there because you don't need to do more than 70 kilometers an hour in the Philippines, it seems.
no, it
You know,
depends where
it's
you
not like
live.
here.
Yeah.
If I had to drive 70 kilometers an hour here, oh man, it would take me all day to get anywhere.
Yeah, it depends where you're going, which
Mhm.
area are you like.
Yeah.
If you're in the city, it's not easy.
Well, in the city, motorcycle's nice, but they're kind of dangerous. But just jump in a jeepney for, what is it, 35 pesos?
Yeah, exactly.
I always, whenever I jump in the jeepney, I always give the guy at least a double.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because I'm like 3 times the size of a Filipino. So I always give them, I'm always pretty generous with them. Yeah. And they really like it when you give them a cold beer.
That's my
Right.
When you give them a cold beer, they just love you.
That's Filipino. That you know
Mhm.
what? That's the best part of being a Filipino. They are very they're contented, they're happy, um
They're very friendly. Yeah.
they're grateful of what you give, what you can
Yeah.
give, what you can share. Small
Yeah.
things
And
is
then
a big thing.
we were driving around one day. Where were we? Osmeña Circle in Cebu City, the big circle there, down by the capital. And the guys on the streets that are selling cigarettes and this and that and lighters, and they tried to sell me enhancement drugs. And I told them I don't need them. They didn't believe me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like an enhancement drug, the little blue ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, Miggy told him no, go away. He doesn't need them. So I guess I don't need them.
No,
Not yet.
so you're talking about the Viagra.
Well, yeah, the enhancement drugs. Yeah,
The
I didn't
problem
know if you
with
could say that word on YouTube. You might get in trouble for saying that
no, you
word.
can't. Haniko's
Okay.
Haniko's topic is more on sex educational.
Sometimes her topics are just plain out on sex.
See, she already put all different stuff here that you're absent. You were absent.
Yeah, like you want to be a helmet or an anteater, things like that, you know?
That's why I like I like my topic about circumcised, uncircumcised, because too many
Yeah.
man not circumcised. Yeah.
How many guys are on here? I can't even see how many guests are on right now. So, how many guests are on the show?
No, not too much because maybe busy.
Not too much.
Yeah. Do you
I
like
have
this?
I have an Isuzu Highlander. It's an older one. It's like a 97 or something.
Manel Kate got
The
interested.
Viagra
Viagra.
topic.
Man, okay, I didn't. The rodeo. It's
Hi, Daniel.
the rodeo was the
Berry.
North American. Yeah, there you go, Honeyco. You need to do a Viagra topic one day
Okay,
on
tomorrow.
the ups and downs of Viagra. Is it all ups?
Oh my God, they love the Viagra.
Oh, we're gonna copyright on music now.
I took it out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do a Viagra topic? I'll come back and be a guest.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
tomorrow I
that
will.
is a problem
Tomorrow,
with
tomorrow.
Filipino. Yeah, it's contraceptives. They always like negative on like very religious
Well,
ways.
that's the Catholic Church, though. Eh? The Catholic Church
Yeah.
does not believe in contraception. If you're having sex, you're having sex
Don't
for a
talk,
reason, to
talk.
create a baby. Like that's what the church kind of feels, and it's such a strong Catholic faith everywhere. Like my dirty mouth gets me in trouble sometimes.
Yes, in
My dirty
Philippines,
mind gets me in more trouble.
it's a mortal sin.
I think Viagra in Philippines is too much.
Well,
What?
Filipino men should not be
Really?
allowed to do Viagra at all because they probably already got 6 kids somewhere. Is that true all over the Philippines? The men just have kids scattered here and there and everywhere?
I don't know.
Filipino
Or
has
is it just a lot of it that you see?
Filipino has this mentality of being abusive when it comes to there's like hierarchy, like, oh, I'm the man of the family, I'm the king, I'm the boss, so I can flirt around. Meantime, the woman has to stay conservative and stay home, take care of the family and stuff like that. That
And
is,
is there anything wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong. The problem is the man took
Yeah.
advantage of their position as
Hmm.
the head of the family. They flirt around until like they have mistress here and there and
What did
have baby to everybody.
What did Miggy refer to it as? She has one brother that they refer to as the butterfly
This
because he
is
goes from flower to flower.
it's
I don't know, kind of funny.
the population in Philippines is like 1:10 male, 1 and 10 women female.
Is it
And there are
really that much of a
female.
like a ratio to the men like there's is it a shortage of men there that you see old like I go to the mall there and you see these old guys that make me look young and they're with a girl that should be my daughter, you know.
Oh, well, you're talking about the foreigner married to Filipina, is that?
Oh, the foreigner men
Or
too,
even just a Filipino?
but I even know the Filipino girls are not shy of a middle-aged white man at the mall.
Yeah, in that case, it's a different
They approach
story.
you and they try to introduce themselves until they get run off. by the protective Filipina, or the daughters run them off. Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
I know that's well. There's a high poverty case too, right?
Well,
So
yeah. There's a very yes, there is. There's a
there is
lot.
a
It,
lot
it
of
make it's yeah. It makes me sad to see the mass poverty in the slums and that. See, like in Canada, we don't see that in
we
Canada.
don't, yeah. Well,
You
in
don't.
Toronto you can see, but we have the government offers accommodation or food
Hmm.
banks.
And there's
There's a
government
support.
assistance for the
Yes.
people so that they and there's still people falling through the cracks in society every day. It happens, but you know,
Yeah. In Philippines, you're on your own.
it is.
It's
Yeah,
like
you
the
are.
USA, right?
You're dependent upon family to help you and stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why most of there are so many. The thing is, our government don't really push the contraceptive and sex education,
Yeah.
and they're more on like going for the religion, which is
Hmm.
not really balanced. And in
Yeah.
this case, it's just like uh people just go and have sex with whoever, and then if more and more population coming and more poverty, so yeah, that's the
Why
Hmm.
sad
not
part.
recommend just
Yeah.
Joanne, Jassy, Mega
electrical
Love,
device?
shout out, and Dark Knight.
Hi, Dark Knight. Mega
Right,
love
it's so
shout out.
sad, it's so sad because it's like a man can just go
The
from one flower to
Philippines.
another to another to another.
Hmm.
They
Well, and
just
it's
support a little bit at a time.
well, they yeah, they're like a good farmer. They're just sowing their seed far and wide. And but the thing is that there's all these children that they don't get the financial support from a
Mhm.
father like they should. You
Yeah,
know,
that should change. I agree with you. That should
it is
change.
changing there, isn't it? Like there
Yes,
are
it's
there are
starting.
there is laws coming
Mhm.
in to make men pay for their
Child support.
discretions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because like in Canada, you don't get away with that at all. You make a baby in Canada, you're paying for that kid for 21 years. And you're paying a quarter of your take home income for that kid for 21 years.
Yeah, that the difference. Philippines to Canada.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
same thing in
But
Philippines.
the
We have that law, only that some of the women they don't they cannot afford to go to a lawyer because every time you move is a
yes.
lawyer's fee, and
Yeah.
sometimes they're scared of threat because
Hmm.
most of the Filipino I know, they like to threat. Oh, don't come after me or else I'm gonna
Hmm.
do this to you. And if you're poor, you really cannot say much because you're basically scared,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah. And yeah. And like and yeah. And even if you do try to pursue them for child support or something, they'll know somebody somewhere that will fix it for a price.
exactly, even
Yeah.
that's just one thing, but yeah,
Hmm.
it's sad. That's the sad part. And about what you mentioned earlier about older foreigners dating like very young Filipina, it's
20
not
years old.
it's not like they have a choice. They want to get out from the poverty they're
Well,
in.
yeah,
It's
it's
more on
the financial aspect and
survival.
the security of it is what they're after. Is that what it is? Some of them are after love and that, but I can't really see them falling in love with their grandfather. You know.
Well, I guess if
Like a
there's still like
grandfather, a lolo.
yeah, there
Lolo,
are
yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, like I'm a grandfather now, almost
a
two.
lolo,
I
but
get another one next month. So
congratulations.
yeah,
Lots
another
of
boy.
snow babies
So
in Canada, I bet. People trying to keep warm. Yes, snow babies.
Catholicism was the worst
Right.
thing for the Philippines.
Catholicism was the
Well,
worst thing for the Philippines. Um, Actually, I will say it yes and no. Yes, it is. You can say it. worst internet monster? It depends. Majority of the Filipino believe in Catholicism, and I'm a Roman Catholic, and I grow up in I graduated in a Catholic school. My grandparents are all solid Roman Catholics.
Hmm.
But when I came in Canada, I realized that it's about um, it's about how our ancestors brainwash us on, oh, you don't go for sex until you get married. If someone kiss you right away, you marry that guy. So it's really very conservative, and it just pass on and pass.
So
Holding
I got to
hands is
quit
a big
kissing girls
thing.
at the mall, or I'm going to be getting married, right?
I remember my dad freaked out when he saw my boyfriend who became my husband. We were holding hands and he was just freaking out, and I was just
Oh,
punished. So
yeah.
it was
How
it
old
was
Mana
were
a
you?
big thing.
Joel were her Catholic school.
How old were you, Joe, when your father caught you holding hands with your boyfriend?
I was 16.
Oh, you were way too young to be touching a boy's hand. You know that. You know that.
I was 16.
You're way too young.
But I
Hmm.
started wearing a short sleeve, a spaghetti, only in Canada, 2007, because we're not allowed to
Oh.
wear short sleeve.
You
And
weren't
I'm
allowed to
not allowed
advertise.
to wear pants. That's
There was
how
no
conservative.
advertising going on at all.
That was, yeah, but it's all about because of our ancestors,
Oh, there you go, man. Out. Yeah,
conservativity.
that's what we got to get. The girls can come on wearing their school uniforms.
My school uniform, I'm telling you, is 3 inches below the knee.
Oh, they're supposed to
Like,
be.
It's
They're
supposed
like
to
supposed
be.
to be, but they very seldom seem to be.
In Canada, I don't like seeing Catholic school students wearing 3 inches above the knee skirt because I grew up very conservative.
Yeah.
So I was like, because in like where my Catholic school is, you have to have a ponytail, neat
Hmm.
hairdo, and we have a long sleeve with a necktie on 3 inches below the knee. So it's very strict. We have a nun and priest in the school as a disciplinarian.
I have nothing against the school uniforms because it puts more of an equal par between all the students.
I just
You
figured
don't have
after
you
age
don't have the
20.
rich kids with the nice fancy clothes compared to the poorer kids that are wearing torn up jeans and t-shirts, which
Mm.
I went to school in. My mother hated it when I wore tore up jeans to school. She says it makes us look poor. And I says, don't worry, everybody knows dad. We are poor.
Well, in Philippines, though, even if it's not Catholic, even if it's a public school, we all
Yeah,
wear uniform. It's a must.
yeah,
With the
yeah.
only the university, even university, everybody wears uniform. Only
girls
that
are
Catholic is
covered.
very strict when it comes to length and the way you look into when you go to the school.
War party's got Checheron.
You're
He's
paying
got
more
Checheron.
for
Yeah. You know what we
turn
call
jeans
those
are
here,
costing
eh?
more now. Yeah.
You pay
Those are
more
bacon
money
puffs
for
here.
I'm eating chicharon, fried pork skin. Good for
Yeah.
you, War Party.
Dip 'em in barbecue sauce.
I
Yeah.
Huh,
just
Sharon?
figured out your age, Joe, with that info. Oh, I don't hide my age, Joe. I'm almost 44 next year. I'll be 44
No, you're
right
like
now.
28 or something, aren't you?
No, I'm 43. I have a
44.
22 years old son.
Where's the gray hair?
I do have lots of gray hair. What are you talking about?
So you having the gray hair, huh?
I do. Look. I
What were you
do.
supposed to be talking about in this one today?
Hmm?
What was the topic for today? I can't even remember.
It's all about changing our color to white.
Oh, to be a white girl because you want to be white girls. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
my
somebody had a comment on there about the white girls in Canada all dressed up. But the thing is, when you're wearing all that parkas and everything, they reach right in and they still find your wallet.
Mhm. They love your wallet, Joe.
Oh, no, the white girls. The white girls. That's all they want. The white girls. That's all they want is your wallet. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mm.
are
Yeah. Give me your
material.
credit cards and leave me alone. Yeah.
Material, yeah, it's more
Materials.
material.
They look-
Why I think that's the good part in Filipino too, because we are taught to be
Hmm.
be grateful. So I'm proud to be a Filipina in that case, because we don't normally majority of Filipina look for someone who can love
Hmm.
them,
Yeah.
secure their future, and then just want to have a good family.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. But the sad part is there are so many foreigners see our weakness as a Filipino, and they
Yes.
take advantage of it. The
Yeah.
desperation, the vulnerability of Filipina of being, you know, being with a blue eyes, with a white person, with someone outside Philippines.
Oh, so
People
you
are
got to have
taking
blue eyes and
advantage
blonde
of it.
hair now.
I
They
put
want
add
provoking.
contact lens.
Well, no, I can't. I couldn't. I can't wear contacts. Oh, they just irritate me. So that's okay. My eyes are different color anyway. So
I really don't like when I see people like that. Like especially even here in Canada, I encounter one time I was in a pizza place, and this tiny guy, I'm 5 flat, and he's about 5'2", and it's like, hey, you wanna date me? And he has a blue eyes. I was new here, maybe 3 years. You wanna date me? I have a blue eyes. I was like, huh? Excuse me? It's like, yeah, I know Filipina likes this. He's so proud. And
yeah.
I just told him, F off. The first time I said F off. F off.
See, I've been asked. I've been asked if I'm a sugar daddy in the Philippines, and I told them no. I'm sugar free. I'm daddy, but I'm sugar free. There's no sugar coming out of my. There's no sugar.
Right. Manel
People,
K8
Mhm.
says white girls no booty.
That's right.
I'm sending my 6-year-old son to private homeschooling, one-on-one teacher, $9,000 for 8 months teacher. I never had good schooling myself.
Yeah. No, I only went to public school myself. So
I don't understand why Filipinas want to be light skinned. Most guys like the natural suntan of a Filipina. I know, right, Joe? Yeah, we don't realize that until we come into a white country,
yeah.
and we see that white woman wants to have a tan like us, like what I mentioned
Oh, and
earlier.
they'll pay thousands of dollars for it.
That's what my employer was. She was paying 3,000. She said, "Stop this whitening lotion and and soap that you're using." I
Yeah,
paid
the
three
bleach soap.
thousand for my son, my tan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I started. You know what? Forget it.
Honeyco, have you been using the bleach soap?
yeah, before.
Yeah, of course. You have been using. Why? Why do you use the bleach soap?
Yeah, before when I'm not going to abroad before, so I use
Yeah.
whitening lotion, whitening cream. So
Now, the men in the Philippines are more attracted to a lighter skinned girl than a beautiful tan girl.
Yes, yes.
Really?
I think it is because it's common color. So
Yeah.
white
Okay.
skin
So
is
it's something
new,
different. Yeah.
something
Okay.
different. Yeah.
It's something different. Yeah. Okay. So
people always
a lot of the men there, they want a trophy wife, just like a lot of the men here do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
People
Yes.
always
Sorry,
want
girls, you're
what
not getting
they
no
have.
trophy with me.
White red hair women are crazy over dark skin guys. Oh, that's true. I'm seeing lots of well
Yeah,
whitening.
but gingers are crazy. Gingers are usually crazy. Like, yeah. My
It's
daughter's a ginger, and my grandson's turning ginger.
no, I'm morena, dark night.
I used to be ginger. I still have a little bit, but it's getting taken over by white. So I'm turning white. See, there you go, honeyco. You just got to wait till you get old. You'll turn white anyway.
Yeah, light skin
Like,
easier to
it's
see in
like,
the dark
that
when more
doesn't
than
mean
one
more
girl there.
like,
You know what? I love being having a tan color because when I blush, it doesn't really
You don't see the red.
show.
Yeah, you
It
don't see the
don't-
blush.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like
You don't sunburn as easy either, do you?
yeah,
You don't very often get a sunburn, do
unless
you?
you
Where
really
like
see your
I
face.
go out in the sun for too much and I am crispy red.
Yeah, yeah. You guys turn red, but not you don't go dark.
Yeah,
Right?
I go to the Philippines. I hide under my hat and my glasses and drink beer.
Good for
So
you.
you got to keep hydrated.
Yeah.
Nothing like a San Mig apple.
If I was a magician and if you
you know,
asked
you
me if I
try,
wanted to be white uptight and out of sight, I'd go
more. You
movie.
try,
That one.
gin, you know, gin, Rio.
Ginger? I'm not ginger much anymore. It's still a little bit in
No,
the sunlight. It's ginger.
Yeah.
That's the Scottish blood.
Yeah.
Till I was like 6 years old, I had like white blonde hair when I was a little kid.
just old or 60 years old.
When I was 6, when I was a little kid, yeah, 6. I'm not even 60 yet. I'm not quite 60.
Yeah,
And
plus
I'm
zero.
going to be retired before I'm 60. So
No, she don't want camera that night.
yeah, okay, war party. hmm
I think Paris is always referred to foreigner.
Now I wanted to ask: do the older ladies in the Philippines chase after young white boys?
Huh? Uh, no, I don't think so.
Well, it's just a question because the older white men seem to chase after the young girls, the young Filipino girls. So do the older Filipino women chase after the young white boys, or there's not really young white boys there?
That's a good question. It depends. If the woman is a cold cougar, that means she has money. She can come and look for a white guy, probably.
That's what I'm looking
Younger.
for, sugar mama. See, if I had sugar
But
mama, then I
but
could be a
if
sugar daddy. I'd have
They
some sugar.
also wear
but I don't think an older woman who lives in an island out of poverty can look for.
That's true. Yeah.
So it depends.
Mhm.
It makes sense if it's a male looking for a younger, because a younger is more like, yeah, they want to get out from their
Never
poverty.
They want to recapture their youth, they think. So they think.
You know what?
Yeah.
One time I remember there is this he's rich. I was only 18 and he wanted to marry me, and he was in his 60s. My grandma was saying,
Oh.
"What?" And
Well.
he said, "Well, I'm an old horse looking for a young grass." That
Looking,
stays
an
in
old
my
horse
brain.
looking for fresh pasture.
I was like, okay. I was okay.
You'd be a wealthy widow,
I said,
you know.
no, you yuck. I mean, no. I was 18 and he's in his 60s. Come on. But it happened. It
It does
happened.
happen. And it's not uncommon to see in the Philippines, like 60-year-old men, 65-year-old men with
Exactly. It
21,
happened.
22-year-old girls. Like, and to me, when you're 21 or 22, you're still a girl. You're not even a woman yet, really, because you don't have an experience in life yet,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because it seems you grow
Yeah,
up
but in the
pretty sheltered in the Philippines, pretty protected. Or is that just some families?
It's we have a strong family ties
hmm
that makes the maturity of the children is like delay. Not
Rusty nails.
independent right away. Like, come on, in Canada, like my daughter was like always, her father was saying, okay, she has to be in the crib all the time, but we Filipino always like our daughter, our children, or our child in
Like,
our like close to us
in your bed,
in your
sleep in
bed.
your bed with you until
Exactly.
they're a
That's
couple years old. Yeah.
exactly. And
Hmm.
Filipina tried to breastfeed children or her child up to say 3 years, sometimes 7 years of age.
Yeah,
You might be surprised if you see
yeah,
that.
that took me a little while to understand that one. I'm like, why are these kids that can run around and walk and talk sucking on a booby? like, like they can chew steak and drink milk, can't they?
Hi,
Like any other kid.
Sophie. Mega love shout
I
out.
say,
Yes, yes. Actually, I have a friend. She has a boy, and until last year, she same age as my Isabella. Isabella is 8 years old, and we went to visit last year, and the boy is still breast. I said, "What? Not in Canada?" He said, "Okay."
No, I don't see anything wrong with breastfeeding because I believe it gives the child immunities. It gives you nutrients. It gives you a lot of immunity from your
Awesome,
own
dark
immune
night.
system in the milk. But a 7-year-old kid on the nipple, come on, man! Like he's just about
I
old
think
enough to go buy beer.
it's just more on attachment with
that's a
the
Hmm.
normal,
mother.
that's normal here.
The
Hmm.
milk really well, naturally at least 2 years of age maximum,
Hmm.
but not more than that. The
Hmm.
rest of that is like if there is milk there, there's something. It's just water. It's basically no more nutrition in the water
Yeah.
that comes out from the breast. So
Give the
It's so
kid the
but
clear.
glass and tell him the
It's,
tap's full of water. Actually, no, don't drink the water in the Philippines. They'll get bottled water.
yeah, it depends where you at in Philippines.
Yeah.
My island has a
Yeah.
good water, so
Okay.
we still drink in a well, and I don't know now though.
Mm.
But I breastfed my daughter 2 years, and after that, just after
That's
she
plenty.
reached 2 years, it's just cut.
That's
That's it.
plenty. Yeah, like you're walking and talking.
Yeah,
Feel
and
it.
she was like, "I want more," and I put the Vicks.
Yeah,
It's just,
you gotta stop that. Yeah.
put the Vicks. It's just like no more, no
Hmm.
more. How did we go from being white skin to nipples? Good
I
question.
think it had something to do with gingers. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause-
Dark Knight says, I'm still doing that when I see a boobie. Still breastfeeding.
oh, yeah. We don't want to hear about him breastfeeding. No, no.
War Party will be talking about for skin soon.
I'm a diabetic. I'm a sugar daddy. What's why Toronto bread is
Yeah, I'm a daddy, but there's no sugar. I'm not giving no sugar. No. Well, I shouldn't say that because I do. You know.
Oh my God, 108 nipples available on Twitch.
I think
Gosh,
Honeyco already had that discussion about foreskins. So what was the vote on that? Foreskins, yes or no?
for
Did you
skins?
take a vote on foreskins? Yes or no?
No.
What do the girls prefer?
Foreskin. What
No,
foreskins?
foreskin means cut or uncut.
Can,
Yeah,
I want
like
I want
anteater
circumcised.
or helmet, like
It's circumcised. I think the
circumcised.
majority of
Yes,
Circumcised.
circumcised is more it's
snip,
more
snip. Yeah,
cleaner and
No
healthier.
helmet.
Healthier.
because I was actually kind of surprised with it being so dominant in the Philippines, being circumcised, because it's more of a Jewish tradition, and I thought the Catholic Church would have tried to suppress that.
No. Circumcision is a big thing in Catholicism.
Oh, is it?
Only that. The difference, Jewish, they circumcised the kid when they were born.
Shortly after,
Born.
so that you don't
Yeah.
realize the pain of
After
it. They just cut
I
off
think two
part
or
of my
3 days.
dick.
Yeah. But in
I
Philippines,
think, wait, asking to Siri. Hey, Siri, which country not circumcised?
not circumcised.
I found this on the web for which county not circumcised. Check it out.
What are you
Check
got
out the
show and tell on the phone? Are they giving you pictures?
Siri. I asked
Oh.
Siri.
She asked Siri on the iPhone. Thank you, Stay Frosty. Yeah, in Philippines, though it is a big thing, it's like a must to be circumcised, or else the guy can get bullied by other kids.
That's what I was
So
told. It's
they
more
have
of
to.
it's almost a social factor of if you're not circumcised, you're not a whole man.
Yes. And even if you do it later, like the oldest that the boy can get circumcision is at least 12 years of age.
Oh my God, that'd be traumatic.
Well,
Yeah.
much better 7, 6, or
That'd be
7.
like
Like
throwing you off the boob when you're 7.
No, they're still immature that
Like,
age anyway. 12 years, they're still like, but I've seen 12 years old, yeah, they get circumcised, but they healed very fast because they normally go to the beach, seawater every day to heal it, and then
well, yeah, nothing like a little bit of salt water to cleanse a wound, eh?
actually, I don't know why, but that's how it is. They try to,
Yeah, that's what it was explained to me, is that it's kind of a social factor in that that if you're not circumcised, you're frowned upon and you're not a real man and
yeah,
things
you're
like that.
bakla.
What did they bakla?
Yes, you're gay.
Oh, is that what bakla is? The gay, as they
Yes.
call them, the gay. I don't know why everybody says they say the gay, and where I would refer to somebody as being gay, but they call them the gay, and they're kind of everywhere over there.
The watcher, I got.
You gotta be careful on Mango Ave down there in Cebu City. You know, you could find a really hot looking chick, and it's not.
Yes, because in
very much I
Philippines,
met that person.
it's not like in Western Western
Mhm.
world, where if you're gay, you don't show off. You're just gay. You
Some
dress
of them
up.
do, some of them don't. Yeah,
Majority though. But in
no.
Philippines, if you're gay and if the parents allow you to be a gay, they started having the long hair, makeup on, dress.
Now
They dress
is
up
that
and they just want to
now
be
like
a lady.
all those lady boys? Are they actually gay, or do some of them still heterosexual men that like to dress up and be a woman?
No, they're really gay.
They're gay.
Really gay. Yeah.
So what, do they dress up as a girl to try and hide that they're gay and be a girl instead? So that liking men is more normalized? Because it seems a lot of the Western men that would go there and look for a lady boy, they don't want a boy. They want a boy that looks like a girl.
Oh my God, Joe.
No gays
found
allowed north of Edmonton.
Found one on Skype. This was bigger than mine. Or you're like fresh from the shower?
I only met one Philippine lady in the Dumaguete. That's my
No
wife.
gays allowed.
Shit.
Yeah, there's no gays north Edmonton. Unless you go to Fort Crack Murray. Yeah. Then they're gay Indians.
Yeah. No, but the lesbian really dress up like a man and act like a man, and they really imitate a man image. They
The
try
lesbian
to,
women.
yeah, they try to have the big belly and
They try to present themselves as a man and not a woman. Like they want to be a man.
Yes.
Well, in today's world, they can be.
It's not like they want to be a man. Their mentality is already they are a man.
Their mentality is they're a man. They're just trapped inside this woman's body. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with the lady boy. Psychologically, he is a lady, but stuck in a male body. So they try to put bra on with maybe an apple.
Now, do they get hormone injections and everything like they do over here? Or do they just get Falsey's Mandawi foam and stuff like that.
They found out that a contraceptive pill can actually
Has
grow.
estrogen in it. Has a lot of estrogen. So they take birth control and they they take birth control and grow boobs.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what you take contraceptive.
I don't want the heart to throw a good wife away.
Drop on the stairs.
No. If you found the right woman or the right man, please make sure to just take care of that, because it's so sad. The world is really sad that there are no couple that try to work out their relationship anymore because of the choices. And later they will regret that that woman is gone. That man is gone. And you don't want that. If it's only small things that can be fixed, fix it. You don't have to go in and, because you found a sexy girl and such, you want to, unless you're not sure where with that relationship, go ahead. But if you found a good woman and she deserve respect and she deserve a good treatment, please avoid the temptation, because so much temptation because of this internet, media, everything like that. This is crazy temptation. If you can avoid that, try to save the relationship.
Yeah. So crush your smartphone now.
Not
Smash
really.
the screen.
You don't, but use it in a right way. Use it in a right way. Like I do have my phone. My children can access my phone anytime, because what do? I just go work and then they can access my phone anytime they want. They can access it. Because if you put stuff there that's inappropriate, that means you always scared people can take away your phone. You know what I'm saying? Or can see your computer. Please, if you are in a relationship, I'm telling you, just don't come to that point that you regret or you lost that person.
Oh, who's the swimmer? There was the swimmer that did that, wasn't there? The Olympian that decided he was going to be a she. Jake Cyrus story. Who's Cheris? I can't even pronounce that name.
Before
Pepingo?
to what they call this one? Jake Cyrus' name.
Changed more than his name. Her name. Whatever her name is now.
She changed her name and then to like
Charis Pimpinko. Now Jake Cyrus. Yeah, the singer, Pretty Lady. She's a pretty girl, and then she decided to become a lesbian. Yeah.
become a man.
Okay, I'm just gonna excuse a little bit because I'm smelling something. I hope it's not burning in my kitchen.
If it smells like smoke, it's burning.
Okay.
In America, women can make money on
Acceptance is very
Yeah, because 30, 40 years ago, you didn't see women asking for a divorce unless they were basically abused or abandoned. But now there's a lot of girls that have good educations. More and more have good educations. Wish I could find one with a good education and a good job. I'd go play and drink beer and ride motorcycles all day. Go fishing. So, Honeyco, how long have you been in Saudi?
6 years.
6 years. Do you go home every year for a few weeks or just once every couple of years?
I take vacation last 2017. So that's it.
Oh, before COVID. Okay.
Before COVID.
You were probably supposed to go when COVID hit.
Yeah.
But and you haven't gone yet. So you have children in the Philippines?
Hmm?
You have children in the Philippines?
No, sir.
Husband?
I'm single.
Sugar daddy?
No sugar daddy.
How many sugar daddies? Come on now. Tell us the truth. It's
My
just me
sugar
and your friends
daddy.
here. You can tell us the truth about your sugar daddies.
Oh, come on in the chat, my sugar daddy. Come on, come
Are
on,
you
come
sure?
on.
Are you? Yeah, bring up the sugar daddies. Where's Man Elk? He's a sugar daddy, isn't he? Come on, bring him up here.
Oh
He's
my
a
God.
fixer. He's got a wrench beside his name. He'd go to the Philippines, be a fixer. Yeah.
Wow. I don't have
Now, why
sugar
does he
daddy.
have a wrench? Because is he one of your guardians or something on
No.
YouTube? What does the wrench mean when it has it beside your name?
Ransman is someone came a bad guy and then you know
He became a bad guy.
no did you put time out or block or hide the person like that.
Oh, he's like an admin. Okay, so if he don't like me, he can tell me to hit the road. You're out of here. You're never coming back.
No, not like that.
Dark Knight says HK has big milk.
I saw that a minute ago. Yeah. No,
Charles
HK doesn't
says,
have big
how are
milk.
you, mate?
Maybe big in the
I don't
Philippines.
Dark Knight.
Maybe in the Philippines you got big milk, but not in Western. But the Western men seem to obsess over the boobs thing, the big boobs
Yeah,
thing.
Filipino is not really obsessed with that. They don't care about it. They're more on virginity.
It's pretty old subject
Filipino,
with me.
yes, they love to. They
Oh
if
yeah, 16-year-olds holding hands with your boyfriend when you were 16. All of 16 holding hands with a boy. Eh? Polluted your mind.
I stay frosty, doing good. You stay great.
no, I will accept sometimes.
I think see the generation 46. That's right, because their gen wasn't allowed to, or you were looked down upon. Plus, they had to count on men for money.
Yeah, where the Western women today don't. There are still Western women that depend on men for money and financial and whatever, and the old ways and that. But there's a lot of them that are educated and have good jobs, and they turn 40 years old and they go to the bar and they pick up some little 18-year-old blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy and take him home and do what they feel like.
Yeah, we
See,
have
Dark Knight likes the size.
I like HK.
Yeah, that's why we need more swimsuit videos. Swimsuit videos. And Joe, you need to do swimsuit videos. No? Why not?
Because I have to fix my belly.
You see how I never put the camera below here? There's a reason for that.
Big belly.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, look at the size of that big belly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still have my baby big belly.
Maybe you got another baby.
That's a miracle.
Oh, the miracle conception. Mm-hmm.
And that will be a miracle. Yeah, I'm gifted sa Filipina. I'm gifted.
Good thing I got beer in my fridge.
It's cold now in Canada. No swimsuit on frozen lake.
Oh, it's beautiful out here today.
Yeah, here's 20 degree.
It is. I don't even know what the temperature is here.
There,
It's about, I don't know. Yeah, it's 15 or 20 degrees out today. It's nice and sunny. Looks like it might rain or something there, but oh well. I get to go home in another 2 days, so
cool.
for a few days, for a weekend. Yeah.
What's IMO? That's IMO. Why men now like Filipina woman?
I can't remember shit like that since I got the vaccine.
Are like our woman.
Since I got the second jab, I forget everything.
looked down upon if a
Mm.
foreign woman, which some of us preferred but afraid.
Yes, that's a big thing here. Is if a white guy here is to have like an Asian wife,
In my opinion. Okay,
in my
cool.
opinion, yes, that's
I learned a new
that is
one.
that's a big factor here is the social thing of it, the what are people gonna say? Because a buddy of mine, he worked overseas years ago when he was young, when he was in his early 20s. He was on a seismic boat or something, and they spent time in Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, all over Asia. And he always wanted to have to go and marry a Thai girl. And I told him, well, why don't you? Like, you're 40 years old now. Go and do what you want. And he looks at me and he says, do you know what people would say if I had a Thai wife? And I said to him, I says, who cares? Who really cares what people might say? And the thing is, I told him straight out, you know what's going to happen is most of the guys are going, fuck, he's a lucky bastard to have a wife like that. Because we end up with these white girls that want to hire a maid and take your visa. They don't want to do nothing. They want to go to the salon and drive Escalades and not have a job.
Yeah. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it happened. Like there are lots of Filipina. Like, don't get me wrong, not everyone. Like I have a couple of friends in US that they live like a queen. They marry good, rich, white Americans, and they have a beautiful house, and they're just sitting pretty there, go shopping and stuff like that. But it's I think it's still a person preference.
Yeah,
Either you have
Joe
your
and
freedom or you do whatever your husband or
Joe
your
and
man.
Jassy there. They're from Michigan and they want to visit Alberta and see the mountains, like on Heartland. Oh, that's that new series that's on or whatever. I was thinking of the other one with the gay cowboys. That when they filmed that movie out by Drumheller, they didn't let anybody in the town know that this was happening because there would have been protests against it when they were filming the gay cowboy movie. Was it Brokeback Mountain or whatever? Brokeback Cowboys. But yeah, if you're coming to Alberta from Michigan, drive across the states, go to the Badlands of South Dakota. They're a little bit out of your way, but they're spectacular. And then head across over into Montana and up through Sweetgrass, Montana, into southern Alberta. You're right along the mountains. It's beautiful. Actually, I have video on my I don't know if it's on my YouTube or not. I don't know if I ever put it on there, of screaming through the mountains in Montana on the interstate highway in the truck, cruising through the 50-mile-an-hour zone at 75. Ram Ranch. Yeah, that's what they called the property where they filmed the movie. That's what somebody put a sign up that had that on it. Ram Ranch.
Wait, guys. Wait a minute.
Honey goes on a bathroom break.
Yeah, I'm going to Ram Ranch.
So Man Elk's still here. Man Elk, you never did tell us where you're from.
He did.
Because I can only see the comments that I think Joe's doing the posting there, aren't you, on the computer?
No, it's Haniko. She has.
Is Haniko taking care of it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do it on my own.
I'm lucky I can work my phone. Yeah, like when I got a new printer, and it took me 3 days to figure out how to get my phone to link up with my printer to do my paperwork. Because we have when I was doing cross-border stuff, you have to scan your paperwork and then send it to brokers and this and that, and to get your approval to go through the border, and without having to go and sit at the border for 6 hours or 7 hours or a day or two. I've seen guys sit at the border for 3 days because their paperwork wasn't right. And I've never had a problem at the border. Actually, I got held up one day for 3 hours because they had to inspect my load. It was nothing to do with me. It was nothing to do with the paperwork, but the load was pending an inspection by a federal officer or something before it could enter the U.S.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
like
you're right. CW most. They like tan skin, morena.
That must be a real hassle to take your horses across the border into the U.S. from Canada or either way. Because even I remember going to the States with my dog, and you have to have all your vet stuff and this and that. And horses are probably even worse because they're worried you're going to go down to the U.S. and sell your horses and not pay the tax.
Right.
That was the biggest thing with taking stuff back and forth across the border. They question you about stuff in your truck, and I've been searched at the border a couple of times, nothing major. They found batteries from my old phone, and they're asking me, "Where's your other phone?" And I'm like, "Why would I have two phones?" And then they kind of clued in that, "Oh, I'm not a drug dealer."
Oy, Darren, you late, Darren Damson. Oh my God. Why you late? Huh?
Honeycomb was in. There we go. Who we got here?
Mega love shout out. Darren Dobson is in the house.
Oh, this is Darren Dobson.
It is.
Hello, Darren.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
I think I've seen you on either HK or somebody else's live somewhere before, maybe.
Maybe. I'm very famous from America's Most Wanted, but we keep that a secret.
Yeah, we don't have Most Wanted in Canada because, it's just I got to keep looking out for the cops. That's why I'm hiding in the shadows.
We
Yeah,
don't have the name. There you go.
yeah.
We still have to see
How are you,
Kanoy.
Darren?
Good. We still have to see Kanoy.
Yeah.
He wants
Let's
to
You're
arrange
collab.
always
that.
busy, huh?
We're
Busy,
going to
busy,
see
busy.
Well, how many people can you put up on the screen at a time? 10? I thought it
10,
said something
10
about 10 in
people.
there.
Depends what package you have.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
can
you
get
have
the
the
free, which is
Honeycomb,
$5.
you better talk to your sugar daddy and get a bigger package. Or find a sugar daddy with a bigger package.
I don't need sugar daddy.
Oh, you don't need the big package?
No, she's the
My
sugar
kind of
mama.
girl.
She's the sugar mama. See your watch? Where's your watch? Where's your
Yeah,
watch? There
there
it
we
goes.
go.
Your
Look,
arm. Your
look at
watch.
the pipes on that girl.
She always wears this nice watch.
Yeah,
your
we'll get
bag.
you out here.
Your
We'll
watch.
get you out here slinging pipe on the derrick hand.
Show your watch. You show your
Yeah.
pops.
I don't have a watch.
There it is.
Do you have watches? Oh, of course they do. They're
I have
Filipino girls. They
diamond,
have
so
watches.
I don't
Yeah.
wear watch. I'm not a
So-
watch girl.
Hi,
So if
Warper.
we ask you what time it is, do you look at your watch or your phone?
They're
My
still
phone.
late. They're still late to everything.
No, they're right on time. They're right on time. Because it's 9:20. They're right on time for 9 o'clock. I actually put the rush on the girls in Cebu. We were going somewhere, and I got up a little bit early, and I was out just cleaning up the truck and that, the little Isuzu, kind of a poverty station wagon. that's what I drive over there. Because if I crash it, oh well, it don't matter.
Yeah, but you don't want to get
And,
you're at fault if you crash.
They were dawdling. I told them before. I said, well, we're leaving about 9 sharp.
Sure.
And it was
You
10
have
minutes to
one girl.
9. And I walked in the house and I said, the bus leaves in
Yeah,
10
thank
minutes, full or with me in the beer. And they were all in that truck at 3 minutes after 9.
Good
Wow.
You have Amanda.
Yeah.
That's
for
impressive.
you. You really need to discipline Filipinos.
Yes.
They have the
Well, yeah,
mentality
on the time
1
thing.
hour late.
I got used to the time thing, and it's like they say, "Oh, are you ready to go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay. I might as well grab another beer then, because it's gonna be 20 minutes." You always have time for a beer.
I actually CW Mass. I actually saw Howie Mandel. He was
Hi,
doing
Yads. Mega love
Las
shout
Vegas.
out.
Hello,
and their
yes.
media tickets for the very center middle stage right there to see him live. So it's kind of cool. Hi, Yads. Mega love shout out.
Mega love shout out, Yads.
Oh, I
So
got
where are you from? I can't remember your name. Ever since I got the
Darren.
COVID, I can't remember
Darren.
nothing. Well, ever
Darren.
since I got the vaccine.
gets there. It
He's
is.
from Canada. Darren's from Canada.
All of us.
You're not from Toronto, are you?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto.
You're from Toronto, down there with Joe.
Yeah, up here with Joe. Everybody's mostly U.S.
Well, when you're in northern Alberta, you say down there.
That's true. We're southern. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
southern.
because I was watching another guy's channel here the other day. This guy that does weird facts on Canada, and what was it? 90% of Canada's population lives below the 49th parallel.
That's right. On the border with Canada and the U.S.
Well, the border that runs across the prairies and then ends at Lake of the Woods, the 49th parallel.
Yeah.
90% of Canada's population lives south of that line.
Wow. There you go. That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry about the Blue Jays, Darren.
Nah, it's okay. The Leafs
Well,
are Leafs start tomorrow.
Did they lose again?
It's just a habit. So.
All I know is I will be seeing the NHL on November 13th.
Darren, you need a bigger screen.
Darren, on your phone.
Which premiere am I premiering? I'll drop my premiere. I gotta drop my premiere. Always looking to promote.
Drop your phone. Drop your
KCW Mass. We had 2 years in a row. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't follow baseball much because we don't have baseball out here really. So
where are you located? You're out in Alberta.
I live in Drumheller, Alberta, but right now I'm up in Grand Prairie working. So I'm home here in a couple more days for 4 days, and then back up to work for a bit, and back and forth here until spring. And then hopefully I have my house sold. My house is sold and I retire.
Don't sell your house. You can use.
Oh yeah.
You can use it as a piggy bank because it always goes up in value.
Well, but it's gone up in value lots in the last 20 years since I bought it.
Oh, I know. Tremendous.
Yeah. It's gone up 3 to 4-fold from what I paid for it.
But it depends what you do when you sell it. Because we're all living to 90, right? So you got to consider that. So,
are we?
Yeah,
I'm hoping to make 63.
We are.
I'm hoping to see an old age check at 65, but I don't know.
You can do it.
Yeah. A friend of mine, he was like that. He worked in oil. He was an oil field operator, operator personnel. And he retired here a year ago with like $2 million in the bank, and he's worried that he can't live until he's 80.
If you have I think you can. I think you're okay.
I told him you don't really have, with your lifestyle, you don't have to worry about living till 80. You got to worry about drinking beer until you're 70. Because he's cut himself down a little bit. He only buys 10 flats a month now, and he runs out. But since he quit working, he's got nothing else to do. Ride the lawnmower and drink beer.
There's a lot of things you can do. I've seen some guys even in YouTube. So some have real estate portfolios, that rental property that gives them income ongoing. Some have pensions, some have YouTube income. So multiple. Yeah, I'm working at multiple things. So I want to get build up a portfolio of real estate for rentals. I want build a YouTube income. I want to get another business running. So that gives you income. So multiple income streams, because you never know which one will take, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, see, I'd just like to retire to Cebu and buy junk motorcycles, fix them, and drink beer.
That's okay too. As long as you have
I'll collect junk
money
motorcycles, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get my Harley there without the taxes, because they might not even let it in. So I pretty much got to take it apart.
I don't know.
Oh, we're seeing something here.
Yay! Congratulations! Big winner. She won.
Legends of. What did you win?
Hockey Hall of Fame Legends Classic. It's a Hyundai prize pack. She's rubbing it in.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're giving
Congratulations.
away a Hyundai car.
No, not a car. It's just Hyundai sponsored the package.
Oh, okay. Sponsored by Hyundai. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Hyundai, you don't realize how big of a corporation Hyundai is until
I'm
you look
going
at
in
what they
person,
built.
CW Moss.
They own 50% of Kia. Did you know that?
Yeah. Hyundai, Kia, they're pretty much the same junk electrical systems in Western Canada.
Oh my God.
Well,
that's
down east, they're
really
probably
cool.
even worse with the corrosion.
He changed his name again.
Because here they seem to be, I don't know, but I've seen vehicles come from Ontario that are 3 and 4 years old, and they're just junk.
Yeah, because
They're just complete rusty junk.
It's worse. It's worse in, of course, in anywhere where there's salt water nearby. So that's why you get nice cars in Arizona or something like that.
Yeah.
It's dry.
Yeah.
No
And like
salt.
even Alberta here, like I drive a little 2002 GMC, and it's basically rust free, and it runs great, and it's got 300,000 kilometers on it. It just keeps clicking. So
Is it a truck?
Envoy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's the little 6-cylinder aluminum engine, and it just keeps running. So
Keeps on ticking. Yeah, I always look at Consumer Reports to see how they rate
Mhm.
cars. GM has good, strong engines, which last a long time.
Yeah.
Other stuff,
Yeah.
maybe iffy, but so it depends, right? So
they're all plastic junk now. You buy any new vehicle, they're just plastic junk made in Mexico or China.
yeah, some stuff.
Pretty much. Even the new trucks. Even like this truck I'm sitting in right now, this new truck, it's just it's pretty much plastic. The whole interior is plastic. Except the seats are, I don't know, almost leather.
Is that the GMC you're driving?
No, I'm in a Kenworth right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a break from work for today, so
That's awesome.
I'm on a 36-hour break, so
36 hour.
well, you do your 70 hours of on duty and driving combined, and when you run out, you take 36 hours off duty, and then it resets your clock, and away you go again.
So make
But
sure
I've
you
only been
sleep.
working 10 or 12 hours a day, 9, 10, 12, yeah. I haven't been putting in 14-hour days lately, so.
Are they starting to give you more money because the gas prices keep going up and down, up?
No.
Because diesel's more expensive.
Yeah, diesel, what is it up here now? Diesel is just under $2 a liter.
Oof.
Yeah, like I go to fill up my truck, and the one place we go, it only gives you $1,000 on the fuel card, and that doesn't even fill my truck.
Hey.
So if I go to the co-op, it'll fill me up, and I'll take 650 liters of fuel.
Wow.
But I'll run around these little short runs. I'll run around on that for 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you go to the US, you make sure you fill up there because it's cheaper.
It all works out the same for trucks because you do the IFTA, the free the fuel tax agreements, international fuel tax agreements. So what it is, it doesn't matter where you buy your fuel. In the end, it costs you the same.
That's horrible.
Because you got your fuel tax in each state that you're in for your mileage. You pay so much fuel tax per your mileage. You do save a little bit if you fuel up in the states that are cheaper. Because I've seen some of the states like $2 US cheaper a gallon by going to a different state for fuel.
Yep.
So that makes a difference. But when it's not my fuel card, not my truck, I just sit there and drive. Yeah. Everybody thinks, it's a big glorious job driving a truck. Yeah, no, it's gone in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not easy because for me, if you enjoy the road, but you can only enjoy it so much. Once you get traffic and storms and the hours.
Yeah. That's why I'd prefer to work at night. I prefer to run at night.
Yeah.
But sometimes in traffic, you get some entertainment in traffic. Sometimes you get booby flashes here and there. You get track going into Calgary a couple times. I've driven I had my own truck for 7 years. Nice little white Peterbilt, and I'd be rolling into Calgary with a load of pipe and girls pulling up beside you, showing them your boobies. So, There are perks.
That's too funny. Because some of my friends are truckers. They make a good living, but they're always
Oh
working.
my God, Gio, how many
They're always working, so that's
you
how they're
drink?
living.
Do you drink Corona? How many Corona you drink?
No, Miller High Life. We don't. Well, you can get
Ah,
Corona
Bud
here, but
Light.
it's very expensive. Where's my camera? There it is. Yeah, Miller High. It's actually Canadian American beer.
Do you know
I think it's an
Budweiser?
American brand brewed in Canada.
Yeah, you know why? It tastes different because Canadians are used to a certain taste. Even
Oh no, this is actually
Budweiser is brewed in Canada, not U.S. It's different formula.
yeah. Well, it's yeah, and Coors Light brewed in Canada
Really?
is Molson Canadian. That's all it is. It's just in
Really?
a different can. Yeah, it's just Canadian Light in a different can, I think.
Oh,
Well, the Bud Light and Coors Light here, you can't even tell them apart.
wow. It's
You
okay.
because my buddy drinks both of them, and I can't tell them apart. Other than the Bud
Put a
Light, if I
lime-
drink
put a lime
if
in
I
the
drink 12 of them,
Corona.
I'll get a headache.
Put a lime in the
There-
Corona. You're good to go.
There is a question from
You know why they put
CW.
the lime in Corona, eh?
No.
Because it covers up the taste of the donkey pee.
Ah!
There's no Don PP in that.
And I love Corona.
Corona's good. There's no Don PP in it.
I still like San Mig.
San
And
Miguel.
actually, I got a hard time in the Philippines because I was buying Pilsen in the 1 liters
Okay.
and drinking them myself from the bottle.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's looking at me like you're supposed to have like 3 or 4 guys and share that with a glass. And I'm like, I'm not sharing my beer with nobody. They can get their own out of the fridge.
Oh, we have a question for the ladies.
How is that? Have any of your friends moved with husband to America or Canada? What did they think of it or still do?
Cold.
With husband?
Cold. I know some Filipino families.
At times, Canada is deadly cold.
Yeah, and it's
It's
expensive.
always the cold. It's always the cold and their stubbornness of going to work. Because they're not used to work hard like we do, like Western people. They just work whatever is there, whatever is available. Work. Some of the Filipino, especially those who live like decent, like in their middle
class.
middle class, like I've encountered, because I have an agency, right, consulting agency. I've encountered couple come to my office. The woman will be crying because her husband is a policeman in Philippines and so proud of himself. He wants to stay here only 6 months, and then after 6 months, when it's cold, go back to Philippines for another 6 months. Of course, flirting around. There are girls, mistresses, there are texts, drama, all this, and then come back here again after 6 months, and then so it's more on.
Well, I would not have a problem going to the Philippines on November 1st. Every year.
It's so hard. Or there is another, on the other side of that, some of the cases, the Filipino guy wants to commit suicide or kill themselves because they found out their partner already have a so-called white friend here in Canada before they arrive in Canada.
So like a pre-sugar daddy.
It's a case to case. Sometimes majority.
I don't know. That'd be kind of like having an insurance policy, wouldn't it?
But majority.
Not a real moral insurance policy, but an insurance policy.
Joe has psychology degrees, so he's there to,
you know, when I went to Ontario that one couple of times, a dude come up to me and says, "Hey, get you." I put it in the comments. Says, "Get you a 2-4, eh?" And I'm like, "What?" I didn't have any idea what he was talking about. But he was talking about getting a case of beer or something.
Case of beer, correct? Yeah.
Where were you in Newfoundland?
No, I was in Ontario. I'm originally from Michigan, and
Okay, yeah,
you can go through Detroit and get into Quebec, or you can go.
yeah, Detroit, Windsor, or you can go up the other way and up by Cornwall there, or yeah.
And but you're talking about the cold and stuff, right? I was a police officer for 31 years.
Thank you for your service.
I just recently retired, and during the course of my years of life, I went back home to Michigan. I worked for a sheriff's department there, and the sheriff was very adamant about us checking, the highways and stuff, and looking for skid marks or signs of people going off the road and down into the ditch and stuff, because you could actually go off the road and die. Not
Yeah.
not
Yeah, well, you could be 50 feet into the trees down there, and nobody's
Yeah.
going to see you.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's happened
Mhm.
here in Ontario too.
And I had a friend of mine I went to high school with. He was at a party one night and he got drunk, and he was leaving the party, and on his walking to his car, he passed out, and they found him the next morning right there on the sidewalk, DRT, dead right there. He passed out and died of exposure.
Not
Unreal.
Yeah.
Usually the alcohol
It's-
helps keep your body warm. So you didn't
Well,
drink
the alcohol can be really bad for a lot of people. I don't really have a problem with my alcohol because I just go to the beer store and get some more. But
You drink.
but I don't
fall
drink
down,
excessively.
no
I'm on a
problem.
day off, so I'm having a couple of beers. So yeah.
You drink, you fall down, no problem.
Well, I try not to
I
fall
only
down.
drink when I'm in the house. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't drink
The only
when
problem
I-
with being 57 and drunk and falling down is it's so hard to get up again.
But
You
back,
got to find a fence.
back to Miller Coors now. We have a plant right here where I'm at in Georgia that they manufacture that. And that's
I think this is where this is from.
yeah, it might be.
I have
Milwaukee. Milwaukee,
Darren,
Wisconsin,
I have
actually.
something, Darren.
Oh yeah, don't you know, eh?
You have
Did
a
you
question
receive
for
a
Darren?
message, Darren,
Huh?
Yeah.
on the chat? On the
What's it say,
comment?
honey? Go.
I took my wife to Michigan a couple of times during the big snows, and we flew from
Darren,
Atlanta.
it's super thanks from the viewers. Did you?
Yay! Thank you, viewers. Yeah, that's something new now. Super thanks.
We we flew from Atlanta to Chicago, and when we went to Chicago, we rented a car and drove over to Michigan because my family all lives in Southwest Michigan around Kalamazoo. And anyways, when we landed and we went outside in the weather and the snow and the cold, she was in shock. My wife's from the Philippines, and she was actually in shock. Yeah, she couldn't handle it. So on the drive over to Michigan, right, we were playing freeze out in the car, where I'd hit the buttons on the windows and all the windows would go down.
Oh, you weren't very popular.
I bet you put on the child lock so no one can bring him up.
Yeah, but she had a good time.
Joe just wants to snuggle at night. That's why. Are you cold? Yeah.
And then she had this super duper ski suit that she was OFW in Singapore, and the people that she worked for was really rich. And when they got ready to move back to wherever they were from, they owned a shipping company, like they own ships and all that kind of stuff.
That's
But
big money.
they gave her a high-end bicycle and clothes and all this kind of stuff. And one of those things that she got was a ski suit that they used to go to Switzerland to ski, and it was really nice. And when we got to my dad's house up in Michigan, it would take her 20 minutes to bundle all up and get all dressed up, and then she'd go outside for like 10 minutes and want to go back.
I'm cold. Yeah. I get looks like that when I go to if I'm down in Dallas or Houston in the winter,
Super spank.
and I jump out of my truck and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and they're wearing down-filled jackets.
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's 50 degrees outside, and I'm like, oh, this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember a story when we moved from Georgia to Michigan. I was only up there 18 months. I couldn't take the cold anymore because I was away from the cold for so many years, most of my adult life, and I had the biggest U-Haul known to mankind. We'd pull in the biggest trailer and everything in it, and we were heading up into Michigan. And we got into Indiana. It was freezing rain and snow and sleet and all that stuff. And I pulled into to get some fuel, and they wouldn't turn the pump on. And the lady told me, she says, hey, that's for big trucks. You got to get, like auto diesel or whatever. And I'm like, this is a big truck.
yeah.
And anyways, I was in shorts and a t-shirt. It was 90 degrees when we left Georgia, and it was like freaking 20 degrees went there. And I took off, and as I'm driving around the plaza there, some truck driver sitting there yelling at me, hey, 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 hey. And I'm like, what? And I had drove off with a nozzle in the fuel.
Oh, no.
So
yeah, it must have been something to do with the fuel tax that only trucks were allowed to fill out of the big pumps or something. Because there are states like that where it's something to do with the fuel tax.
It's
the I don't do the accounting part of it.
The farm fuel is the cheapest, and they have dye. So farm fuel is the cheapest, but they have dye in their fuel. So
we have that in Alberta. We have purple fuel. What it is, they dye it purple for farm use and industrial use.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the States it's red. Most of the places, I think it's red fuel you'll get. Because I've been checked actually in Montana. They've checked my fuel to see if I had dyed fuel. If you have clear diesel or if you have red diesel. If you have any red in your diesel, you're getting a big ticket, and they're parking you and draining your tanks.
Wow.
And you got to get the fuel truck to bring you out clean fuel.
Wow.
Because they don't even leave you enough fuel to get anywhere.
Wow.
They drain your tanks. They pump them empty.
Wow.
Because you're illegally using red fuel.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. And the same in Alberta here, like purple fuel. If you have purple fuel in your truck on the highway, you're in big trouble.
Wow.
So they can pull your operating authority in the whole bit, and then you can't. Your trucking business is done.
Yeah. That's right.
Until you just slap another sign on the door, and away you go.
We got a couple friends that are truckers.
Hi, Brooke, Freddy. Give me a love shout out.
We got a couple YouTube friends that are truckers. One of them is Panay Lola Trucker USA. She lives up.
I've watched theirs a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah. We went up there from Georgia and spent the day with them and stuff. Her and her husband Carl. And it was a really good time. And then there's another one too. That's
Sean.
They live in Sandusky, Ohio, and Panay Trucker Girl USA. Her and her husband, they're owner operators now, and they have a small fleet. And they're going. We went up there and stayed with them for a day, and I really enjoyed it. I was getting ready to retire at the time. I thought about truck driving. My grandpa used to do it. And,
before you had air conditioning and leather seats and automatic transmissions.
Yeah, back in the Teamsters.
Yeah, I sure like that stuff.
back in the Teamsters Union back in those days. That's when he did.
Actually, I am a Teamsters. I am a union driver. Yeah, we are a union company where I work. Yeah.
I got me he gave me a tie clip when I was a little kid, Teamsters, and it was probably from the 1950s, and it's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, you remind me.
I didn't mean to steal the show away from you, host, or
No.
I just was running my mouth. I'm sorry.
We keep forgetting what the topic is today.
So, Darren, what's your opinion about whitening, obsessed whitening?
Oh, yeah, the white skin.
Filipinos.
I think.
Well,
Filipinos
Joe would have
obsessed
a
whitening.
better opinion of that. Why do the Filipino women want to be white and the white women want to be Filipino?
Exactly. They want to be. Everybody in North America wants to tan, and everybody in the Philippines is already tan.
Well, and they do like Honeyco's running away to rub bleach on her skin there to be white, and we don't like it.
Yeah.
We're not here to look at your white skin.
I want to say hello to Dr. Feelgood. Thank you for shouting out to me. Truthfully, me, I don't like anything that's not real. Anything imitation, whether it's eye color, hair, skin color, or anything.
Don't worry about the hair here.
Pure, I like
Honey
pure,
just
pure natural.
changed the color of her hair.
I changed my color.
Well, that's the girls over here. My daughter has a different color of hair every 3 weeks, I think.
Mm.
And plastic surgery.
I don't mind
plastic surgery.
I don't mind, a highlight in the hair. But things like wigs and hair pieces and all that kind of stuff.
See. Yeah, I got to go get my highlights done again. I got to get this all taken care of so it's not highlighted white and gray.
Just for men works quite great.
Does it? Well, Darren, you're not really the speaker for Just for Men, are you?
Lucky you, Leo, you're not full moon.
Mr. Clean.
You're not full moon like Darren.
That fake hair just don't give you anything to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, everybody has a preference for women like dressing up. They want to look pretty, which is good. Like in Russia, more than 50% of their wage goes to their looks. Very, very particular in looks. They spend all their money on makeup and all that. But
my buddies give me a hard time because I'm too cheap to get a haircut.
Yeah, whatever I don't
I just every 5 or 6 months I just get the clippers out and do it myself.
Yeah. Whatever people make them happy, but don't change do plastic surgery for someone else.
Yeah.
Because eventually they might move on and you're stuck with it.
Yeah, well, I could use
Darren,
a little bit of liposuction, but
I was just thinking of having a
lot
operation, and you mentioned that.
That's Mr. Clean.
Oh, traded places.
Thailand.
We're back on the
Had to get Darren away from Joe there, did you?
Hey, I'm a YouTuber. I got to film the whole journey. It's for educational purposes only.
So, how many viewers do we have on now? I don't have a power enough electronic to see any of that.
I'm showing 3.
3?
3 million.
There's 5 of us on the screen and only 3 viewers. Okay.
That thing goes up and down.
Somebody's not really here.
That thing isn't really accurate, I don't think.
It only updates every couple minutes or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you can buy programs or applications or whatever that will show you have 500 viewers and
it'll fake bot it.
They can do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they can do that. Yeah,
Man Elk, is Man Elk gonna come up? Is Man Elk gonna join us here?
He never did that. Good luck to us if Manel K come up.
We're not allowed to see Honeyco's sugar daddy's face. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's exclusive. It's exclusive.
Is sugar daddy 1, 2, 3? We're not sure.
No.
Aniko said it's exclusive.
Oh. Well, some of them in the Philippines maybe have more than one sugar daddy. So.
I'm sure there are girls in the Philippines that have more than one.
Yeah.
I believe there are.
Yeah, I believe in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Even you're 50 or 60, 70, and then you have.
So there's girls there that's all they do is have sugar daddies and collect money from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you have money.
And they go out and party and buy cars and whatever, go on holidays to Bantayan or down to what are the other islands there? I can't remember. The ones over to the
Palawan.
Palawan.
Come to my island.
Yeah. I've been to Bantayan Island on the north end of Cebu. I loved it.
Ah,
It was great.
Yeah, I know.
Bantayan was pretty cool. But then I also I enjoyed riding my motorcycle just around the mountains.
If Yads is watching, Yads is from Cebu.
Yeah, all good.
Yads is there.
Yeah.
What happened to Joe? Oh, Joe just took a break. Oh, Joe's back. There we go. See, I'm not allowed to stand up because the screen fills right up. It goes on overload. Yeah.
Yay!
I stepped on my scale at home the other day, and it said 1 at a time.
I get. Well, I don't know. I get half people like it, half people say, "Stop it." So,
Not just the Philippines; it happens all over the world. Now, what's Billy
That's
Ray
true.
referring to?
people have sugar.
Oh, the
daddy.
sugar daddy thing.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a
Sugar
subject for
daddy.
you one day, Honeyco.
Uh,
Why would you want, or why would you want to be a sugar daddy?
Because
I
I
don't
want to
like
be a
to get
sugar baby.
Do you want to be a sugar baby? Sorry, I can't help you. I'm sugar free.
I want to be a sugar baby where I can just milk, money.
Oh, milk. Don't say that word, milk.
He's learned the North American way.
Yeah, man, Elk will be back. He said milk.
Milk, honey. Honey, give me some milk. Can I
Yeah.
give you honey?
Well,
Give me
I'd trade
honey.
you some milk for sugar. Yeah.
Joe, check PayPal, Joe. Check PayPal,
Sorry
Joe.
guys,
Oh my God.
I'm still working. I'm
So,
just
well, check your PayPal, Joe. Eh? Check your PayPal. You might have got a payment.
Ewan ko sa'yo, Manuel P8, you keep saying that, but you don't do it.
Oh, is that what he does? He says he's paying your PayPal, but he's not putting money in your
No.
PayPal.
I didn't see.
Oh, that cheap bugger, eh?
I know.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Manuel P8,
yeah.
you're not being truthful to me. Mr. Sugar Daddy.
Joe's gonna put him in timeout for 300 seconds.
He's in timeout till he gets a PayPal payment happening.
Who wants to replace Manuel P8? Please, raise your hand.
She needs some money for her operation.
Why, Joe getting an operation?
My boobs.
Why? What's wrong with your boobs? There's nothing wrong with them, is there?
But ako kumelon, Joe.
Okay, do the swimming pool video, and then we'll tell you. We'll let you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll be wearing. I gotta wear my dark shades for that one, or I'm gonna get slapped. So.
Yeah, you have to be very
We will see you foaming at the mouth. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the only one who's not really jealous.
Mm-hmm. So, Man Elk, are you ever going to come up on the screen here, or are you going to come up and join us, or is he shy?
I don't know if he's joined before. I forget.
No, he didn't.
Never, because you know
He's
what?
never joined?
It has no nose.
Yeah. So does everybody on here actually use their real name? Because I don't, so.
I'm the only one.
No.
Mm-hmm.
My name is screen name only.
I use my real name. I'm not scared.
I don't know why.
Is Honeyco part of your real name? Is your real name Honey? Because it wouldn't be surprising in the Philippines to see a girl named Honey. Like, you can you see Sunday and Daisy, and yeah, you know.
I got a niece. Her name is Apple.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
it's like yeah. Witness protection program. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wear a mask. Yeah, run down to the corner store, get a Pierre Trudeau mask.
You know what, Manuel? I suggest.
How do the people in Toronto feel about Trudeau? What's the feeling around there on him?
Usually
Is everybody just done with him?
I think I think he doesn't have a chance at winning. I don't think he does, but
Well, as long as you corrupt the elections, you can get elected.
yeah, we don't do that in Canada. So
Oh, we don't corrupt elections in Canada. How did he get reelected?
he's very. I think he uses charisma and charismatic, but he's had 2 terms. I don't think he'll survive a third. I don't know if
Is he even? Yeah, well, I don't know. Has he bought his way into the elite with our taxpayers' money, or I don't know. He's been trying.
Don't know. But I don't think he has a chance. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, he should just about step down.
You should.
You know, Jassy just got her citizenship a few weeks ago, and now
Right on.
She's registered to vote, and she asked me the other day. She said, "Who should I vote for?" And I said, vote for Alice Cooper. And because
Yeah.
you know that album that he put out back in the 70s, $1 Billion Babies, had that song on there. I want to be elected.
Yeah, that was like a buddy of mine. He went to look. They were looking at a car to buy it, an older, like a classic sports car. Not really a sports car. It was like a Challenger or something, a muscle car. And he went with another guy, and they were looking at it. And the guy that owned the car that was selling it, he was big on
Billy
hockey.
Ray, mega love shout out.
And they asked my buddy Mike, they go, oh, well, who's your favorite team in hockey? And he says, Evel Knievel.
Welcome, Canada.
So it kind of gives you the hint that he doesn't give a shit about hockey.
That's right.
Which everybody thinks you're from Western Canada. All you live hockey.
Yeah, well,
And yeah, I can barely skate. I don't think I could skate anymore. Yeah.
I went roller skating in 2015 with my daughter, and I fell and broke my freaking wrist, man.
Oh
Did you use
no,
the four wheels or the single inline, or did you use the four?
I used the 4 wheels, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's fun.
I'll just stick to my 2 wheels and the throttle. That works good enough.
The
Yeah.
doctor said, what the hell were you doing? I said, I was roller skating. He says, when was the last time you roller skated? And I said, I don't know, like 1972. Neil Young, they used to play Neil Young, Heart of Gold. I said, but when I crashed, I said they were playing the Bee Gees.
That's funny.
And right after I went down, man, you know, the caution lights come on and everybody slowed down. And one of the workers come running up to me with a roll of duct tape and some ice and some cardboard. And I'm thinking, oh, they're going to take care of me. Yeah, they wrapped it in a splint. At the time, you know, my daughter couldn't drive. And I had a stick shift, and back then I used to smoke, right? And I'm driving, trying to go to the damn hospital, man, smoking a cigarette and shifting gear.
With a broken arm.
Yeah, it was messed up, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss at all with this new truck is the shifter. It's once you get used to it.
Used to be
the company bought this truck and nobody wanted to drive it. It sat in the yard for 6 months. Nobody would drive it.
Oh.
And they said, no, I don't want no automatic truck. And I got it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it out. I love it.
That's good.
My dad lives on a road up in Michigan where it's kind of a major thoroughfare or whatever, but right past his house is a stop sign, and these big trucks drive by there all the time, J-braking.
Yeah.
I used to think that was cool.
Old Peterbilts with straight pipes on them, yeah.
And
when trucks were trucks.
You know, I mentioned my grandpa used to drive trucks back in the day, but after he quit driving, he started working for Star International, and he was a mechanic on those old international cab overs.
Yeah, the old flat floors.
Yeah, and
or the late flat floors, yeah, the big ones.
He used to take me over there to his shop, and I'd sit up in there and blow the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. When I was like,
said, "Hey, you brought your kid to work?" No, it's just Joe.
I remember that he took me to a snowmobile shop. One time it was like an hour away because there was a Skidoo that was in the shop that had a little round decal on it with a Roadrunner on it. It said "beep beep my ass." We drove all that way just to see that sticker.
And as ski-doos were invented in Canada.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, snowmobile was invented by Bombardier.
Correct.
Yeah, we had
actually Mr. Bombardier.
We had plenty of snowmobiles when I was growing up. Hell, I was 10 years old driving a snowmobile.
They're so powerful now. Scary.
Yeah, the new one, like the 140, 160 horsepower snowmobiles compared to when I was a kid, they were like 14 horsepower, 20 horsepower.
Because now they can go across water. So
there's guys at home that do that at Drumheller. In the spring, they'll go flying down the river as the ice is going out of the river. They're flying down the river on their snowmobiles.
I know.
And I remember as a kid, I used to go up to a place in Michigan called Houghton Lake, and they call it the Ice Follies. And people would drive motorhomes out on the frozen lakes and cut a hole in the ice and fish. And they used to have snowmobile races up there and all that kind of stuff. And they actually had a contest who could skip their machine across the open water. They'd cut a big hole in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to go ice fishing actually when I was a kid at home on the farm. I'd go ice fishing at Chestermere Lake just outside of Calgary in my Honda Civic.
Yeah.
I had the passenger seat taken out and a hole in the floor.
Because most people have a little cabin and cut a hole in.
Well, no, you drill a hole in the ice, and then I'd park over top of it, and I had no passenger seat. I'd take it out in the winter and put a piece of tin over the hole in the floor, and you pull the piece of tin off, and a 5-gallon bucket with the bottom cut out of it would fit through the hole and sit on the ice so you didn't get draft, and you'd sit in there and smoke cigarettes and drink coffee and munch out and catch fish. And then you just pull your bucket up and put the tin on the floor and drive away. And my 2 buddies could sit in the back seat. You had 1 front seat and 2 seats in the back. And away you go, out playing on the ice. That and motorcycles on the ice and stuff like that. So, yeah.
These 2 Filipinos on the panel right now, they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
You guys are talking about cold weather stuff, yeah. Playing on ice.
Ice fishing. Oh my God.
Ice fishing, yeah.
So Joe and Honeyco, I was wondering, do you both know how to swim? Well, Honeyco knows how to swim, or you go in the pool, but do you swim?
Yes.
You do? Because it's amazing how many Filipinos do not know how to swim.
I keep hearing that from you guys. What's happening?
They live
here?
in 7,000 islands on the ocean, and they don't know how to swim.
Oh,
That's
boy.
Well,
true.
it's a biggie says, she says, I don't know how to swim.
Love shout out.
And she says, well, I grew up in the mountains. I grew up in the mountains, and her mama and papa live way up in the mountains. It's 7 kilometers from the beach.
I live
It's way
an
up in the
island.
mountains. Where when she said way up in the mountains, I was thinking like here, where you go 200 kilometers up in the mountains.
Yeah, it's the second biggest country in the world.
We got mountains here in Georgia.
Well, there's Appalachians down there, eh?
Yeah. I tell everybody that Georgia's like the Philippines. You know, we got ocean, we got mountains, we got banana trees, sugar cane, palm trees. We even got monkeys.
Sugar cane, Joe, not sugar daddy.
Yeah. And the further
Back to the sugar daddy.
the further north that you go, like I'm talking like 6-hour drive, Georgia, Tennessee border. You know, it might snow. It gets cold there, but not ice fishing snow. Not ice.
When you get up close to the Cumberland Gap there, that's where the weather comes through, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I've heard. It's like up in there's the Cumberland. They call it the Cumberland Gap. It's kind of like a slough in the Appalachians,
Yeah,
and the
Daniel
the
Boone.
disturbances from the east will come through there.
You remember Daniel Boone?
Yeah.
He carved that way through the mountains there. Yeah.
Okay.
You got Rocky Mount, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Might have heard the song. That's the University of Tennessee's theme song.
Rocky Top.
Yeah. Rocky Top.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's like when I was in Nova Scotia. I was down there on a holiday, and the Cabot Trail, which is supposed to be by the explorer Cabot or whatever, it's not even in the right province. It's just a road that they named the Cabot Trail.
We got islands here too, here in Georgia, off the coast, the east
Okay.
coast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but where I'm at, we're like 3 hours by car, everything.
I didn't even get to see that one, Darren.
Jacksonville, Florida, 3
Can I
hours.
interrupt, guys? I'm going to bed.
Panama City Beach.
Okay, go to bed. Just leave us alone.
Yeah. We want to see Honeyco sleep all night.
Yeah.
Oh, is Honeyco getting tired?
That's what's starting to get like a normal thing in YouTube now. Like
What time is it in Saudi?
Alexa,
What time is it, Honeyco, there?
2:38 in the morning.
Oh, you've been on live at 4 a.m. Don't tell us no stories. You're tired.
It told me, Alexa, what time is it in Saudi Arabia?
In Saudi Arabia, it's 2:38 a.m.
Wow.
Oh, it's only 2 o'clock.
Oh,
Well, the party's just begun, guys.
Yeah,
yeah, like it's only 5:30 here.
it's only 7:30 here.
Where are you at? You're out there in Alberta, right?
Yeah, I'm in Grand Prairie today.
Great.
I've been here for about a week now, hauling sand.
It's man, drop some off at my yard. I need to fill some holes.
Every time I got bottoms, I take them home and drop them on my driveway and fill the potholes.
Honey already sleeping.
Honey's so we're honeyless. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Joe, sing us a song.
Yeah,
You sing us a song, Joe.
we'll change it to karaoke show.
Come on.
You go first, and I'll do one.
Will we get? I guess if it's karaoke, you don't get copyright strike, do you?
You can. You still can.
You can.
Because you're
If
using
you still can.
karaoke music, and sometimes it's still
It
If
depends on
it's
how good
too
you are.
close to the original, yeah.
You can't get monetized, or you share it. But people usually
Yeah.
don't watch live streams again, anyway.
It don't-
And
I don't-
Honeycomb
I don't
does
really
not
care
want her
about
to
it.
get us demonetized.
I don't really care about it because I'm not doing YouTube for the money.
No,
hmm
he's
You know,
a
I'm
sugar
doing it to
daddy.
make friends. Okay, Joe, let's go. Let's go, Joe.
Oh my
Let's
God, I
go.
did not expect this.
On the spot.
On the spot. Okay, I just go with what I know.
Yay!
Not Amazing Grace. Not-
Don't use copyright music. It has to be like Fair Fun or something.
Joe, you'll be ready.
What else do I have to eat in my truck?
That's Carpenter.
Such a feeling's coming over me.
There you go.
There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially
Come on, beer,
for
open.
me.
Oh.
And the reason is clear, it's
Don't
because
drop
you
phone.
are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Gia, you're gonna song. You're gonna sing.
Oh, I saved that for the shower. I'm only allowed to sing in the shower alone.
The wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I will
Oh, I'm running out of
find
battery.
that tomorrow will be just the same for you and
Nice one.
me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
Yay!
Good one. Good one.
Thank
Right on.
you.
Awesome, Joe.
Okay, you guys next.
Well,
And then
my
we're gonna
battery is saying
close.
that I have to get off the phone or it's going to shut off. So
Look at that. You should
It's
mostly
been
plug
plugged
in
in.
lighter.
You plug it in. That's what you do.
it's been plugged in, but I've got one of these phones that it has an umbilical cord. If it's not plugged in, it's dead.
You're no
There's
fun.
so much running in the background on it, I think.
Thank you, Big Kevin. Regular
Mhm.
shout out.
Okay. Have a good night, all.
Hey,
I'm
nice
gonna
meet.
get
What's your name again?
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you,
Joe,
Darren.
you're
Gio.
not singing,
George.
Joe.
Joe?
Thank you,
Joe
Joe.
is
George.
singing.
George. Okay.
George.
I'm Darren.
Joe
Yeah,
is singing.
my YouTube name is Gio. Yeah.
Gio,
Yeah.
keep on trucking, brother.
Yeah, I'm hoping not even a year. And then it's off to Cebu.
Well, take good care and drive safe. See you
Okay,
next
take
Yeah.
care, everybody.
time.
Good
Enjoy your
night, guests.
vacation.
Just
36 hours.
Oh, I
BG,
will.
BG,
Bye-bye.
not BJ,
Bye,
it's
George.
BG. Background.
You
BGBG.
both have heard this song before, Joe and Darren. But it's a fun song to play, and I learned something the other night. Joe Philcan taught me this, that if you bring up a karaoke song on another tab, that it won't play the music in the background. And I really sound like an idiot the other night doing it.
It's
I'm
okay.
surprised the host didn't kick me off the panel for that.
Yeah, no worries.
I did a redo on it, but I think I saved face on that. But I'm gonna do this one song here. This is fun. This is a CCR song. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been that way all my time. When it's over, so they say, it will rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. Now I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Now I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
2.2K.
Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday's and days before. Sun is cold, the rain is hard. I know I've been that way all my time. Till forever on it goes. Through the circle, fast and slow. I know, shining down my water. Now I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Now I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Now I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
Yoo-hoo!
I messed
Hi,
up.
where are you? Now it's Darren's turn, and then we go to sleep.
I
Hey.
messed up. I messed up the
Chicken
word. I messed up the words on that a little bit, but that just goes to show you what happens when you try marijuana once in high school.
Really?
Once.
Once?
Okay, I'll pick a song here. Okay.
Thank you all for coming.
Era fun. Hey, Big Kevin. Nagalove shout out. Haniko's sleeping. Hi, Haniko. She's sleeping.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Darren.
Darren, come on, go ahead, Darren.
I've been
Thank you, Joe.
with you inside my mind. And in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times.
My new name is
I
Yo-Yo.
sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted, and my arms are open wide. 'Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do. And I want to tell you so much. I love you. Nice to see you, Big Kevin. Internet monster. It's karaoke hour.
That's right. Oh no, karaoke.
I long to see the sunlight in your hair. Super chats can get us to stop and tell you time and time again how much I care. Sometimes I feel my heart will overflow. Hello, I've just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you. I don't hear Honey snoring yet, so she's not sleeping. Joe Solo.
You're solo.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you. You.
Honey Bo is already sleeping.
Yay! Okay,
Oh,
guys.
thank you,
Time to
Darren. Thank
bed.
you, Joe and Honey. Thank you so much. Let's see.
That was a good one,
Mega
Darren.
love,
Thank
mega,
you.
Thank
mega,
you, Brother
mega
Joe.
love. Shout out
Thank you,
to,
guys.
let's see who came today. Let's call them. Joe and Jenny, Johnny, George, Geography. Cowboys fan came today. Thank you so much. Sean Williams, my friend. Manuel K8, the number one all the time. And who else came today? War Party. Internet Monster, thank you for coming. Who else came today? Daniel, Berry Sports Highlights. Joe, thank you for coming. Dark Knight, thank you for coming. Who else? Stay Frosty, thank you for coming. That's it. CW Moss. Yeah. Came too.
I just dropped my face boom.
See? Boom.
Yads came today too. Came, yeah. Yads. Dr. Feel Good. Dr. Feel Good.
That's one of John
Pad
Baker.
Faddy. Pad Faddy came. Billy Ray came. Thank you so much. Spoon. Lost the Nomad. Big Kevin. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much, guys. Haniko has to go and sleep.
She can
It
sleep.
was nice.
She can sleep and you can sing.
Let's go.
I think she wants to stop her live stream.
We're gonna wrap it up then, I guess. All right, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Nice seeing
We
everybody.
should do that earlier. I think we should do the karaoke before the talk.
Yeah,
Then
we were
can
talking about
satisfy.
being white, and then we were talking about nipples, and then we were talking about uh, foreskin. It gets crazy.
And Joe came right up. Ah!
And it was fun.
Bye-bye.
Like
Good night.
Haniko's community is fun. Good night. See you, honey. Thank you for having
Good
us.
night,
Good
guys.
night, Joe.
Good night. Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody. Make sure to
I'll
come
be at J
here.
Mike later. Probably I'll drop at J Mike.
There you go.
Okay,
At J
bye-bye.
Mike. Bye.
Bye, honey. Bye, Joe.
Bye. Bye in the chat.
Get some sleep.